whatever.
Sure.
I have an objection. I don't want to play D&D.
Damn.
Yes, dude.
Next week. We'll get him next
Take
time,
it
boys.
have no-
over.
I
All
have
right.
an erection. I have no direction.
Huh?
What?
Preach it, brother.
It's a little darky song. I just thought it was funny.
Oh.
Oh man, that freaking sound that Discord
Grind,
has
grind.
freaks me out every time. I should probably change it back if it's gonna do that to me.
I
You guys hear the
love it.
Halloween?
So
Out
you
of
can't. So you
context.
couldn't handle it then.
I know, I can't handle it. It
You can
says
handle the
turn it
weenie.
back if you dare, and I'm gonna be a weenie.
You dared.
Imagine if Little Darky wasn't a musician and Keith just said it's a Little Darky song.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Who's listening to Little Darky?
It's Meth Head Freestyle is his song. It's Little Darky's section. I have an erection. I got no direction. Slipping on a liquid.
Oh, you're singing it.
That got me so.
Yeah, he was singing.
I'm chipping to my fucking core.
Shout out Little Darky.
Let's see here.
Nice rhyme.
What
Oh,
are
I'm
you
not allowed
listening
to-
to? I can hear
No.
that.
The I'm not allowed to like anything is one of my favorite responses to anything.
What?
Very boomer dad.
Are we gonna play or?
Yeah.
shut
I know. Right before we
Fine,
start,
bro.
we spin
Yeah.
off.
God
We get off
forbid
on a
we be
little-
vibing. And Robbie's coming in like, teacher, I think you actually forgot to collect the homework. Fuck
I'm
up,
not
nerd.
punishing you by
Damn.
running a D&D.
You guys don't want to
Keep
play
speaking.
D&D?
Oh,
My bad.
yeah.
Jeez.
Being punished.
Jeez.
Playing
My
D&D.
feelings.
Gosh, come on! I didn't even do the homework.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No, we
saying.
know you
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah, have you picked out all your spells yet, Keith?
Yeah, can't even.
All the ones for my cantrips.
Hey, kid, do you remember what happened last session?
That was 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago,
can you
right?
give us the? Can you give us the?
Hey, listen, man.
recap?
We're Costco guys. We like our muffins. We eat the whole
Yeah,
thing.
that did happen.
Oh,
a couple
don't
weeks ago. We did talk about that.
I
Yeah.
do remember that from last
We-
time Costco muffins.
We were at the house, and me and you sat for almost the entire session while we were sleeping.
You guys did go fucking snooze. That's
Yeah, that was
And then you
unfortunate.
destroyed her set in like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Like
which
you used it for
worked
2
out.
minutes, not like actually destroy it.
the combat
Yeah,
encounter was a lot
that fight
shorter
was
because of the
way
automatons.
too easy. You gotta
Hey,
make
I
it
wasn't
worth it next time,
anticipating a
Hayley.
shatter being successful against every single one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was so
I
Hey,
guess
thank
I
God
ruined
it
your
was.
plans.
There was a lot of those little motherfuckers. I did not want to fight them all.
Yeah,
Yeah, there were a lot of tiny guys.
little babies. But yeah, basically that's what happened last session. I forget how, not unproductive, but just like we have a lot more chit chat go on in between just about everything when we're in person. So we really only got
True.
through getting down into the dungeon, doing a little more investigating in all of the doors that you guys had seen in the hallway. And then making your way back to the keep and kind of spending the night just trying to recover as your health was decently sapped by the fight with 9 Lives and his guards.
Oh,
But
we got back to
you
the
were
keep. Should I have a long rest or?
no,
Wait,
that's just
No, I
Deo
think that's
and
just the other
Guntentog.
Couldn't- oh.
But you guys actually went further in and decided to press on past the little assembly line of
Yeah.
automatons and avoided a majority of the fight by Sanbrynn's insane shatter on the doorway as they all flocked
Yeah.
to follow Ookiyo in to the garage area of this underground passageway. You guys swiftly put an end to the kind of automaton armor or animated armor that had sprung from the side of the room and any of the remaining robots that were. I don't think there were any robots for you guys to fight. Yeah, it was literally just the one.
Yep.
The one thing, and you guys managed to put a swift end to that. So, but that is about all we did.
So we
we
didn't go back after that. Stopped after the fight.
Yeah, we stopped after the fight because you guys had wanted to kind of look around.
You're right. Yeah.
But you haven't fully examined the room yet. So, if we want, we can just do a quick
Can I
little
fully
investigation
examine
deal.
the room?
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and roll investigation checks if you guys are there.
I was gonna roll that
Can
shit.
can I grant everyone guidance?
No.
Sure. Nope.
You don't want
Oh
guidance?
yeah.
What was this nat 20 I rolled for last time?
More
I
like
think that was the
last
win.
time,
Oh,
right?
I
Oh,
didn't mean to do
no.
that.
Yeah, I hear
Well, I
like
got a
bones shaking every time you type.
Yeah, it's the Halloween notification from Discord that scared me earlier.
Oh,
12, and so
alright, I'm not
14, and then
gonna
Vartan,
roll
you said
guidance for myself.
Oh wait, we
That would have been
got.
2 times ago.
I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
those are because last time was the in-person sesh.
Oh
Robbie,
my
we have a
gosh, I
D4?
got an 8.
Wow.
wow. I got a 15.
Okay, so 15, 7, 8.
Not how you count. 6 goes
No.
4, 7, and 8.
Totally up.
She started with 15 too.
The majority of you guys spend a frantic moment after the armor kind of clatters to the ground and reveals the goblinoid inside.
Goblinoid.
And you simply find kind of scattered parts, gears, bolts, loose screws, or nails that have been pried out of boards or floor area. It just seems a little disorganized. It doesn't feel like it's any. You don't find anything of much value besides maybe a tool set here and there. There's a few wrenches and other items to help keep maintenance up on the machine that you guys saw in the garage. But Hunwut, you are able to kind of scrape together copper pieces. You kind of make your way over to what looks like a drafting table. And you find 250 copper pieces, which it's unusual to see this many copper pieces in one place, so you kind of tuck them away for later. But in that same drafting table, there is a small pull-out drawer, kind of like those thin drawers underneath a administrative desk, where it's kind of secret. It's not really that much of a secret, but you know to feel around in that area because there's usually a small thin drawer there. And you pull it out and you see what appears to be a fairly simple mechanical-looking key. And it's attached to what looks like a preserved
Key like
rabbit's
for
foot.
a door, you mean?
It doesn't look like any door key you've seen.
Okay. Key for something. You said attached to a rabbit's foot?
Yes. A little, like, dyed rabbit's foot. Very
That
kitschy.
rabbit died. It's missing a foot.
But the rest of you guys, you just get kind of nuts and bolts.
All right, there is nothing in this room. Let's go to the next room.
I got a key with a foot on it.
Nice. You found the key to feet.
Was
Yeah.
that to open the
God.
door we busted into?
Surely
wrong.
it is not.
Yeah, you guys can all. I mean, if Hunwut chooses to hold it out, you guys can see it's a very
Look at this key.
jagged looking key. It doesn't have the same kind of skeleton key look of most door keys that you've seen.
Is there a door around here that looks like it has a special kind of lock?
You
Does
can.
it basically look like a modern key?
It looks more adjacent to what we view as modern keys. It's got more of the tines,
Teeth?
just a little up
Little
and down.
teeth?
Yeah, teeth. That's what I'm looking for. It's got more teeth than your standard like door key.
Yeah, than a.
But it's
welcome
not quite
screen.
like it's not like it's a modern key in this world. It's just a slightly
Yeah.
more complicated mechanical.
I have a question. On the way to Ovkar from my alley, did we see a lot of rabbits around? Like, are there rabbits in Ovkar, or is this like?
You can make
limited
a
to
nature
the
check.
world?
Yeah, I guess I should ask too.
This
Does
will
it
tell us
put like
nothing, by the
I
way.
guess I
I'm
know it's a
wasting
rabbit,
time.
but yeah. Is there anything
Yeah,
notable about it besides just a fucking foot?
You can go ahead and make an investigation check. I'd say with advantage for Druid, because that's pretty pertinent. I mean, you know that there's some wild rabbits in the more prairie areas, but they're not super common up here. And they'll get more common again as you go up towards the mountains and it gets colder. You get the snowshoe hares. But yeah, I mean, it's not particularly common or uncommon. It's just an animal that exists in regions surrounding Ovkar, but maybe not directly in the city. And then Hunwut,
I got a dirty 20.
Oh, sick. It seems fairly normal, aside from the fact that the you can see ink still in the crevices of the paw pad, and it's been dyed kind of a deep it looks like it was maybe naturally a light gray, but is dyed a deep kind of purple black.
Okay, ink the paw. Something. The ink's related
Does
to the
it,
dye, right? That's the dye you were saying? It's not like
It's just
Does
it's been dyed.
Does the color remind me of anything I've seen from my dreams, perhaps?
No, not particularly. The room that you were in at least one of the dreams was fairly blue with moonlight. It wasn't very dark. The moonlight was kind of illuminating the room and the lace
Right.
curtains and stuff. So
What was the color of the fur we found? Or that patch of hair?
which one? The one in
In that guy's room, Igneous's room.
Not Igneous. It's another A name.
Yeah,
I
it was
don't know.
Igneous.
I thought it was Arliss.
or Arliss?
Oh, was it Arliss?
What are we talking? Which
Fuck.
thing in what room?
A patch of
And I was-
fur found. I just can't remember which.
I get all the dwarves mixed up. I'm racist.
God, I can't remember what room
Adarl
that
or
was in.
Igneous
They're not even
are the only
dwarves,
I
are
don't
dwarves.
they?
know.
Adarl and Igneous are.
I'm pretty sure
I didn't know
it was
Igneous was a dwarf.
Arliss
Well,
because
straight up.
you
Oh.
were
Arliss
like,
is a dwarf
hey,
too.
Arliss.
You don't
Oh,
see
no,
Ray.
Arliss is a halfling.
Arliss is a halfling. Abbott's a halfling.
Right.
Yeah, because they're siblings. I thought it was Arliss's room because we were like, hey, anybody in there? And then we opened the door and nobody was in there. And we just saw the tuft of fur. And it was like by the window, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was on the window or beyond the curtain or some shit. I don't know. But
I believe it.
it was a different color than this is, right?
Yeah, it was more of a goldeny brown.
Oh,
Can
This is
somebody
definitely
remind me
black.
real quick what they were building in the other room?
Like a tank.
It was a tank.
Yeah.
How are they gonna
yeah,
get it
like
out? Is there any like exit
Drive.
from here?
probably.
There is a massive roll top metal door at the far.
Oh, me personally,
Side
I
of
think
the
we should
room.
open
You think we should?
like a little bit, like just to
Why?
crack it at least and lie down and look under it.
Is
So
there
we
a
know what's
door?
on the other
Is
side.
there like a normal door next to it somewhere?
There are there's like what appears to be a storage closet door that is not locked, but it's devoid of anything but a mop and a bucket. And then across the room there is a door with a like reddish torch next to it.
I guess we go to the door with the reddish torch. That's all about.
That's
We
a
should
good
split
idea.
up.
Let's go.
It's
Just
directly
split up.
next to
I'm just
the
kidding.
roll
Ready?
top door
Can we
on
do
the
say
that?
that as a
left
joke.
side.
I don't actually think we should split up.
All right, gang, let's split up.
All right, I'm taking Scooby Doo with me.
Yes. Go eat sandwich and get scared.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Scooby snack.
Are you guys are just yanking on the door, or what's the plan?
Well, I don't know. Does the key look like a go to door?
It does look like it can go into the door. Yes.
All right, fellas, should I give the key a shot or like what are you saying?
I don't see the harm.
Insert your key into the door hole.
I will go key mode.
Okay. You unlock the door and it seems to work smoothly. You hear a very heavy deadbolt move to the side. And
I try to open the door like kind of slowly and quietly.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Uh-oh. Straight slam that shit open. Boom.
You at the kind of not excitement, but just success of opening the door initially quietly. You open the door as slowly as you can, which emits this loud creaking noise from the hinges as the metal screeches across the metal. And it kind of echoes up. What you can kind of see now is a long tunnel that very clearly is a ramp upwards. And you can see a sliver of night sky through a little opening.
Should we go up there?
Well, if it leads
Yeah,
to where
of
I think
course.
it leads to, like, there's not going to be anybody there. so we should be fine. If we want to go.
Yeah, let's at least know where that is so we can.
I think it's
go
the
back.
empty lot. That's like across from Igneous's place or whatever. I figured that out last time, right? Or something.
Yeah, but we should confirm it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
But I was
you guys
asking
going through
DM
the-
if that's what I.
Sorry,
was
say
Oh,
that again.
yes,
Whatever
yeah.
just happened.
You get the idea that there is this empty lot that is unpurchased.
Oh, what happened? Wait, did we go up there? Sorry. I
No,
made a crazy
Ookiyo
noise.
found this out
My
a
mom had
few.
to check if I made that noise.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, it
I
just lets out a really large screeching noise, but you don't see any reaction from it.
I was just saying I don't think there's anybody up there because if I remember correctly, we figured out that this is like the empty lot, like across the way from Igneous's place.
Ooh, well, across the way. I thought from said.
Or Cedric. Sorry, yeah, Cedric, not Igneous.
Yeah, true. All right. So should we see what's on the other side of the garage door real quick?
We can. I think it just leads up to a lot.
It's going the same direction. This door is on part of the big ass ramp that the garage door is at.
Yes, it
Oh.
seems like they're directly next to one another.
Okay, I got you. And yeah, I,
I
think
mean,
that's that.
We can
helps
open it,
solve.
but
Now there's no point now if we know that.
Well, we have it unlocked, so it should be fine either way.
So should we like lock this back up and head out?
is there anywhere else to explore down here? Like, are there any other doors or anything? I assume there's got to be a way into Igneous, or sorry, I keep saying Igneous, Cedric's place from down here.
You haven't really examined the storage closet yet, but that's about it.
Can I examine it?
Sure. Yeah, it's open. It's as far as first glances go, it just has a mop and a bucket in it.
What about
But-
second glances though?
You can investigate if you'd like. Yes.
I'll cast
See,
guidance.
+2.
All right.
Oh, my mic was muted for a long time.
Oopsies.
A
Yeah.
lot better than me.
Um.
And a 2 on top of that.
Oh
20.
yeah.
Yes, dude.
Yeah. So you can make your way over to this little storage closet, and it again at first glance definitely seemed like it was entirely
Totally.
normal.
But I'm gonna think.
And then
Right.
Hunwut, as you're kind of sniffing through this little area and trying to get
Sniffing
past
the
the
mop.
mop and figuring out that you can roll the mop cart out to give yourself a better angle. As you do, just the very corner of something tucked way back behind one of the shelves catches your eye. And it seems to be a very large wooden chest, kind of disguised as the bottom of the wall at the back of this storage closet.
Hey, there's a large wooden chest kind of disguised as the bottom of the wall here.
Ooh,
What?
Probably play with that, I think.
open
Oh,
it.
check it if it's trapped first.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh,
You're
okay.
good. Don't worry about it. I
You're
think you're
probably
fine.
right. Just try to yank it open.
Yeah, well, what does it look? What is it? What are we saying? Does it need a key? Does it look like it opens? Does
If
it?
anything, it's Scuddy's
Oh.
the key that you have, right?
Yeah,
You're looking at it, aren't you? You tell me.
Okay.
It appears to
There we
just
go.
have there's like lines on the side, and you see a few little engraved circles.
Circles.
Engraved
Can I
circles.
do an Arcana check on that? On the
Absolutely.
circles?
Go ahead and take advantage on this one.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, can I give guidance as well?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You're guided and advantaged.
No way you
Advantage.
blow this.
What if?
Oop.
Um, let me see if I got this syntax right.
Looks right to me. 29. Let's go.
Well,
That's still.
I
So
don't
20,
understand why they
but-
keep highest one. Yeah, still 20, and
but
then
do your
yep, the
D4.
uh-huh.
It's not keep highest one. Use ADV space ADV.
Gotcha.
And then you can do the same.
Trying to
Yeah,
use
that-
the old syntax then.
DIS.
Does that work
Ooh.
with modifiers though?
24.
What do you mean? It just adds the modifier to your.
Do I still
Oh,
do
no,
like
just roll
2d20?
sick.
Yeah, so you can
Or-
test it out. It's 2d20 plus whatever space advantage.
Okay. Well,
Can
I'm
you do
still
that
keeping
with
my initial
five
roll.
d20?
But you're just
Perhaps.
testing this, yeah.
I'm just testing this.
Fine.
What happens if you do it with 20 d20?
Neat.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Hmm.
Wait.
Hold on a second.
Wait a second. Did I read the
Oh.
user docs wrong?
The old syntax was definitely keep highest one.
Yeah,
that was
and
the
then they
old
changed it. Did they change
What?
it again?
That's crazy.
But you got a 24 though, so that's pretty deep.
Yeah,
Talk about that
24 is excellent. You recognize it almost immediately as a old lullaby that one of your dads, used to sing you. It is sheet music engraved on the side of this box.
Oh. Can I try to write it all down?
Yeah, you can jot it down pretty easily. I would say with the 24, you have no problem, and you transpose it to your instrument of choice.
Sick.
But you actually, with that investigation, you don't really see a lock on this box. It's just kind of solid wood all the way around.
All right.
I'll open the box.
There's no
open?
way to open it. There's no lid.
Oh,
It
Then
just
we're in
kind of looks like a solid
I'm
chunk
stealing
of
the
wood.
box.
No, I would suggest playing that music.
Oh, that's.
Sanbrynn gets all this way and is
Sanbrynn
like,
is
it's my
not
favorite
smart.
nursery rhyme from when I was a cub. And then just stands
Exactly.
there.
It's a nursery rhyme. Wow, that's
Good
neat.
taste on whoever made this box, huh?
Hold on, Sanbrynn. I would say that's a fatal mistake that could cost you your life if you play the music on that box. No one knows what that would do.
Well, playing music has never hurt me. I start playing the song.
That's damn true.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a performance check.
Disaster. Forgot to read the
Disaster.
side of the box that said "Do not play" and then the sheet.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, with little trouble, you kind of jot down your notes, and then you are able to play it on whichever instrument you choose. Sticking with the trusty kind of guitar-ish.
I'm gonna use a lute.
Got going on. You're
Just
gonna
a
use the
normal
lute,
lute.
so you kind of brandish the lute and pluck out the notes, and hum along to the words that are hard to remember, but you still kind of catch bits and pieces. And with that, you watch as the middle panel selection timed out or was canceled. What?
Doing shit, bro.
Oh, sorry. I'm I'm looking at the user docs again now, and there's a lot of cool things that you can do with this bot that I did not know
Cool.
you could do.
But you watch as that middle panel that didn't seem to be separate from the rest of the chest levitates a little bit and pops up, kind of like those pop top whatchamacallit, the
Pop
the
goes the
storage
weasel.
things that you use for flour and rice, the ones that you press down in the middle to disengage the vacuum seal or whatever. That's what it looks like. It's got like a little border around it and then the middle panel that pops up. Yeah, it is open.
Was in it.
Cool.
You
Yeah,
pull
what's in
the heavy wood panel off the top, and there's lots of that kind of crinkly brown paper shredded filling. And it takes a second to kind of dig through the top layer of it, and you see 4 probably bigger than a football, just giant bullet-shaped canisters. And they have biohazard symbols spray painted onto them.
So the train
are
failed for like packing
enormous.
spores and the tank shots, and they're just gonna go bust on shit. Something to that effect. I think those should probably be removed, but very carefully.
What are we removing?
The gigantic, larger than a football, bullet-shaped things that say biohazard on them and probably get shot out of that tank.
Uh,
If you move them, won't
And we
they
should
open?
probably not leave with the tank that wants to shoot them.
can we move the chest? Can we like close the chest and move the chest?
You could, yeah. It's heavy, but it's not unmovable.
I feel like
Yeah,
I'd
but
rather
then we-
move it in the chest
Then it'll
instead
be-
of
Very noticeable that we've done that.
and us carrying a football size bullet with a biohazard
Well, I'm just
sign on
saying
it won't be.
No one's here watching, but if someone might come down and not open the chest and say, "Oh, the chest's still there, everything's good." But if we take the whole chest, immediately someone's gonna be like, "Okay, who's been in here?"
Does anybody know how to?
I guess, but
set
I
up
feel
some
like
sort of
someone will
timed
notice that when
explosion?
they see the destroyed armor and the tons of destroyed robots.
Does anybody know how to set up some kind of delayed explosion?
No.
I don't really want to set off a biohazard.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a great idea.
Well,
All
if
right,
we get
all
out,
right, all
sure,
right. Hold
it's
on,
fine.
hold on. Let's just
Oh,
take
that'd be
one,
just
like
a leak.
John said. They're gonna notice if we take the whole thing, but
Well,
I think we
the
should.
point is to take it so that they can't use it. I think taking
Well, yeah,
only
we should
one
do
and leaving
something
the
to like.
others.
We should make it useless.
much.
Maybe blow it up. Like last
Can we toss it
time,
in
it
the?
exploded.
What if we toss it in the forge?
That's what I'm saying. We
Do
should.
you think that's bad?
Okay. Well, okay. So my worry is I definitely want to destroy it, but I also don't want to be here when it gets destroyed.
That's a good idea. I think we should blow it up in the like Saruman pits of the Urukai robots.
What are
Yeah.
you saying?
What Yen said.
You know what I said.
I don't. That's why I asked.
Yeah, you know.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, just like you said, like the salamander fires of
Don't think
Kai,
that's what he said.
salamander
right?
tribe.
That's what you
The
said.
impression I got is that he wants us to throw it in like the forges the robots were using. But
Oh, you know what you guys have probably
Yeah.
forgotten? The name you
Mhm.
came up with in person. I forgot about that.
No, I
name.
remember that.
Oh,
Pollen
shit.
Jocks.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, the pollen.
Yeah.
I forgot about it and I was hoping you had too.
Well, thank you for reminding me.
Shit!
I forgot we didn't go for do-doers, but I was still okay with it.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm a doo-dooer head, you know what I mean? But
I know.
I'm a
I'm still gonna
do-do
call myself a do-doer because that's just what I identify as.
based.
I mean,
I'm a
regardless of what our
do-doer.
name is, we're definitely doers.
Straight talking about pollen though.
That's what we're saying. We're do-doers.
Talking about
We
shit.
only
Photoshopping
and we
about
only
shit.
do the dues that are due.
The do, dude.
You're
Do 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 do.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
No.
No. Brass fucking trauma.
Do-da-da-da, do-da-da-da.
Anyways.
fine.
Yeah,
We can
I
just
don't
take
know- I don't know what to
I guess
do.
you're right that it's hard to hide the dead robots and the giant armor, and so might as well just take the whole damn chest.
Well, I say we chuck
But
it
is
into
it
the fire. That seems like a
feasibly
good idea.
possible to do that?
I think that would probably blow it up while we're still here.
That's
Kinda
what
one
I'm
of your,
worried
like,
about.
Main requirements.
So then I
Fuck up.
circle back to my original question. Does anybody know how to set up some kind of delayed explosion?
I'm
This
literally
is
just a
simple.
guy.
It's very simple. We just like get a rope. We attach one rope into the forge, another rope next to the explosions, and eventually the fire will reach the explosions through the rope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Maybe.
Presumably, if you shoot
But-
them out of the tank, right? There's a certain range where it won't affect
The
anything,
tank?
right? Yeah, the
Well,
tank. Because
hopefully
like
that
otherwise,
range
what's
is
the
less than the room.
Oh shit! I just remembered Hunwut is like a super fucking strong ass little person. I forgot their
Good
name.
pass the
But,
strength check.
he
Little
knocks
person.
down a door in
Halfling?
one punch. I bet he could football throw it from far away enough that he wouldn't be
Yeah, knock
affected.
put them over them mountains, bro.
Isn't it?
We could just take the chest out into the woods and like bury it. Bro, like we can't.
That's what I was saying. That was my original.
Like a Jumanji.
Yeah, you said take it out into the woods. But
I just meant we could just take the whole thing
Yeah,
and
I
like,
know.
hide it somewhere or something
I was
instead of
specifying
destroying
we
it.
Yeah,
could
so
bury it.
some new town's gonna start digging. They're gonna blow themselves
I
up.
know. Like,
That's their own
it's like
problem.
200 years. They're
What
gonna
if we
find it.
bury it under Cedric's house?
God
We'll
is
never think to
a
look there.
Yes,
bro.
and then blow it up.
The really high level magic user definitely won't notice us right outside of his house with some biohazard weapons.
just name it something else.
Oh
With a
wait,
little
that's
chest
true. He
full of
could
his
just find it
war
again.
crime.
If we hide it anywhere, he could just find it again.
I
No,
guess
but
that's
if we
true,
change
yeah.
it,
Isn't that a magic thing
we'll
you could
find
do?
it.
I
Locate
have no
object.
clue.
Wait, what
Yeah,
if
but I
like
have no
we
clue.
legalize like the compound and then like rename it, and then he won't be able to locate it because it's a different name.
Right.
I think the safest thing is to take it back to Darl.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
That's a
She can hold
terrible
on to
idea.
weapons.
Daryl's
She's
corrupt as
a militia
fuck.
person.
Yeah.
She can, like,
Although to
pop in
be
her
fair, someone did sneak in.
It's true, but now the security will be tighter.
Yeah, we
Feels a
know
little
for
worrisome
sure
to have like
this
our only
time.
ally holding,
Yeah.
war crimes waiting to happen.
Unless another person came in and killed the Doral for real this time and took over her body.
We would never know unless we knew.
I know.
We
Okay.
would never know
Maybe
unless we knew.
maybe we should corner her, drag her away, and then zone of truth her to make sure she's the real Adoral.
Why do we have to
What?
corner her and drag her away? Why
We
can't
could
we just
just
zone of
ask
truth her?
You could just ask her, like, you trying to get a zone
Yeah,
of truth right now
because,
so we can verify your
Let's say
identity?
the zone of truth fails, or like she fucking resists it, and then tells the guards
Yeah,
to
but
kill
we
us. 'cause
just
we're
ask
doing
her, like,
magic.
are you willing to the zone of truth? And then she'll say yes. And if she doesn't, then we can drag her away because then she's fake.
All right.
Anyways, I think we should take the whole chest.
Yeah, let's rock it out.
Carry it then.
Yeah, carry it.
Oh, why do I gotta
Yeah.
carry it? Oh,
It's
It
your
is very
idea.
heavy.
Your
It was
If
your
you guys would like to
idea.
carry it out, are you trying to maintain stealth?
Yep.
is there anything I
Yeah.
can cover it with?
I mean, you guys have your clothes
I have
and
the-
your cloaks.
I
But
have
and
like,
the
is
stuff.
there
cloak of
anything down
invisibility.
here I can cover it
And
with?
naked fellas.
Don't you have the invisibility thingy?
Yeah, I
Who
have the
has an
cloak of
invisi-
invisibility.
Oh,
Covered
Yeah,
in
I
that.
forgot
Can
I
you
had
pop that
that.
on? Will that work
can
on
I
the
just
chest? Or do you have
cover
to put that on?
me and the chest?
It should.
She's saying it's heavy though. It might take multiple to carry.
Oh, is it heavy? Does it take
Uh-huh.
more than
It is
just
very
me?
heavy. If you guys want to carry it out stealthily, I would say you'd probably need 2 people. One on
It
each
is
Okay.
carrying large scale munitions. They do weigh.
Hang on.
Well,
Hang on.
Hunwut is half a person, and like if Hunwut and another
True.
Hunwut could carry it, I would argue that I, as a whole person, could carry it by myself.
Aw.
He is half a person. I do agree with that. As
Well,
in,
about-
he deserves
In
half
every-
the rights of everyone else.
In every way.
Oh, wow.
Only
listen
half
to
the voting power.
I think
Yeah,
2/3.
that's what I like.
Anyways, who's on box duty?
Not it.
Ask your mom.
God knows
I
who's
I
on.
was, but
I'm on your mom's box duty.
Oh. Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's a firm schedule. Someone is always on box.
Yeah.
It's really,
Yeah, I'm at the 7:30 appointment
we run a
tomorrow.
tight ship.
Um, so Ookiyo is the only one carrying as of right
I
now?
guess
I mean, I'll
so.
I'll help.
Okay. Well, we still
Alright.
need someone else then.
Why?
not
Who
half a
said that?
person, I'm a full person.
No, I'm just kidding.
Ookiyo,
Just
I'm gonna cast
noticeably
guidance
weak.
on you. I'll
Why
say,
me?
I think you can do it, Ookiyo. I think you can do it, and I'll cast guidance on you so you can carry it by yourself.
How is guidance gonna help? Guidance doesn't make
They'll
me
guide you.
stronger.
They'll guide you.
It does make you a D4 stronger. In fact,
That's damn true. You're energized. You're like, yes, I'm being guided.
But if it's gonna take 2 people to carry, a D4 is not enough.
Says you.
Alright, roll a strength check if
Okay.
you're helping.
Shut up.
No,
Got him.
do it.
String.
Oh wait, ooh, that's a 14, not a 15.
oh,
Middle of the road, much like my strength.
nice. Okay, I'll cast
Wait, hold
guidance
on,
on
hold on, hold on.
Hunwut as well.
Wait, I'm guided?
Yeah, that's a 16
goaded?
total.
Wow, wait, I'm goaded? Nope, middle of the road, just like my strength.
16 total. And then
12.
Not too bad.
12. You guys are able to carry it without too much strain, but I do need
Oh, we're not
everybody
training?
to
Oh, you
make
got this on your own.
stealth checks.
Wait, did you cast
what?
Cast Without Trace again or no?
Nah. Should I?
Uh,
I think so,
Probably
especially now
home.
that we're carrying, biohazard
All right,
weapons.
fine. We're passing without a trace.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Oof.
You guessed that. Go ahead and roll stealth, everybody.
I don't like this.
What does pass without trace do?
Emmy, you also have 10 more to add to that.
So true. 21. Blackjack.
35.
Blackjack!
21, 18, and 35.
Excellent. Oh my god. Yeah, you guys
23.
managed to make it
23 years.
off the property. You are sneaking through the little hallway that you came in from.
No.
Oh, you're going out the
I think we should go out the exit we
The rampway?
discovered. The ramp.
Okay, sure. But I'm worried about being right next
So
to Cedric's
dangerous.
house.
Yes, but
We do
I'm
not know where this
also
leads.
worried
We
about.
know-
Last thing
we
we
know that
heard
North
is
is
that they were being
underwater.
attacked by Nine Tails' people.
That's
and
true,
I
actually, you're right.
That's
I would
such
be
a good
like,
point.
we
I
would
feel
be
like
like,
odds
let's
are
not
better.
get there.
We take it kind of close to Cedric and hope.
Yeah,
that
let's get out there
Worst
and then
case
immediately
scenario,
get as
we
far away
can make
from
him
Cedric
sick.
as possible.
Yeah, but like we just beat up a bunch of Cedric's robots. And a goblin of his.
True.
That's true. And he doesn't have the werewolf with him anymore. So it's like that
True.
Oh,
one
yeah,
butler dude
true.
that served you guys water without lemon in it. And that's it.
Without
Just those
cucumber.
two.
Without cucumber.
A cucumber. I thought it was lemon. Anyway.
No.
We want
Get
to
your facts right before you start preaching to me. Anyways, I think you're
Was
right.
it really cucumber?
I thought it was lemon.
Lemon and cucumber.
I think you
Okay.
guys were
My
just being
bad.
piss
Lemon
babies.
and cucumber.
Oh, we were being
It
pissed.
seemed.
in
I
that
think it was
interaction.
Cedric.
Yeah,
think
we were the
Cedric was
piss
being the piss
babies out of
baby.
that. That's crazy.
No, about the just about the water. He's a piss baby
Oh,
in
yeah.
every other regard. Okay, you guys make your way up to the doorway. Are you taking the key with you? Or are you leaving the key behind?
We are taking
I'm
that
taking
thing
the
with
key.
us.
Okay.
We
That
can
key's
leave it
ours.
behind if you want to wait like an hour so I can copy it. But otherwise, we have to take it.
I don't think we should wait.
I don't want to wait
Bro.
an hour.
All right. Yeah, that's
You
a
can
good
pop
idea.
it back there, and we
Let's
can try to
just
sneak a key back in. But I'm trying to get out of here.
Can I do an Arcana check on the key?
I don't want to sneak
sure.
it back.
Brr.
Nice.
It doesn't seem arcane
It's key.
in the slightest. It is key. You do know that you guys have multiple items though that you've looted from the doors as well. So
True.
you have
That's
other
true.
things
Including
to
the
look through.
crate with fucking magic on it.
Looted from what?
Magically sealed
What?
crate.
That's
Wait,
true.
what?
You have a magically sealed crate now.
We have other items that were looted from what? Did you-
Yeah, we had like the
From the
heart
rooms?
pendant, and we had like
Yeah.
what's his name, shoes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah, the shoes.
the wizard. I
We
don't
all have
remember
a
his
pair
name
of
though.
shoes, don't
What
we?
was his name?
Hazel.
Oh,
Hazel.
yeah.
Hazel.
Oh, yeah.
Hazel.
But
We should
anyways,
go
you guys
have
make it
some
up.
talking with
Can I
his
write that down
husband
somewhere?
later.
Okay, we're up.
Yep, you guys are you emerge into the barely kind of sliver moonlit sky. You are in the abandoned or not in use lot to the side of Cedric's property.
Remaining stealthy is obviously, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Let's,
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to go right away from Cedric's house.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll say give me one more stealth check to get you from the property to are you guys sticking to the main road? Are you trying to stay in the shadows?
In the
Are you
shadows,
guys-
definitely.
Okay, so you guys will not be on the main road, which means that it'll be a little harder to move around, but at least it
That's
will be.
I think we'll be
hidden.
fine.
Yeah, I think we'll
So
be
go
fine.
ahead and make me a stealth check, and then go ahead and also make me a survival check.
Oh, the stealth, I think
Survival
we'll be
check.
fine. We'll see about survival.
Yeah, that's
The
totally different.
box is set to blow up when it leaves the property.
That would be cringe.
That would be crazy.
Wisdom, thank
It would make it
goodness.
hard to roll it out in a tank, though. If it
Yeah.
blew up the tank when we left.
Okay. Well, just the crate.
Ooh.
We don't be surviving.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Let's go.
Luckily, we're
Nice.
so stealthy.
That's true.
You're silent. And until Sanbrynn, you kind of catch the scent of the keep. You guys kind of go in a circle around Cedric's property as you're, because it's a fairly
creeping
unmanned
around.
lot. It's got large trees and bushes and vines, and you keep stepping in like thorny bushes and brambles and whatnot. And finally, Sanbrynn, you're able to catch the scent and lead you guys down the side of the road while still being hidden. And you are safely out of earshot and eyesight of Cedric's home.
It's crazy that with 4 people, I was the lowest on that roll with 26.
Yeah.
Wait, you were the lowest? Wait, what?
Here we got 26, 28, 30, and 33.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Extra stealthy.
Right.
But yes, yeah, you guys are ultimately silent, which allows you to kind of fumble a little bit in the darkness and then get your bearings again. But you are about a 10 minutes walk from the keep.
We have to get past
But we're
What?
still like near some woods.
What do you have to get past?
Yes, you're still
The
sticking to
guards?
the outskirts.
Should
Which
we
you
hide
could do all the
crate?
way back. It would take much longer, but you could definitely do it because Adaral's keep is on the opposite.
Like how
kind
much
of
longer?
edge of the
Are
wall.
we talking about like an hour or like twice as long?
Probably twice as long.
So, like 20 minutes?
That's
I think
too
we just
bad.
go twice as long.
Okay.
Yeah. How long
I
did
think-
your Pass Without a Trace last?
An hour?
An hour, I think.
Yeah, let's just go around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys take your time. Just go ahead and make stealth checks then. And then one more survival check.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm gonna cast guidance on the survival checks.
well, it
Do
doesn't
what?
matter what you cast it on. It matters what we use it on.
Oh, I guess so. I'll cast guidance on everyone.
okay. It's the same on the stealth and worse on survival this time. Awesome.
Okay, worse on stealth, but it's still a 20.
Fuck.
Bruh, are you kidding me?
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh,
Should
dude.
be good.
Survival.
Okay, still pretty decent.
I'm
Oh,
with
wait,
rolling
I
the
so
rolled
survival.
good.
well on stealth when I don't need to be, because we're stealthy anyway, and I'm rolling like
Oh
shit on
shit!
survival.
22.
I mean, I think
Okay,
we
I
still need
did
to be
good on
stealthy
survival
to a
this
certain
time.
degree.
Well, yeah, but I don't need to roll a 15.
Okay,
I
Wait,
definitely don't
that's
want to
what
be
was your
rolling a
guys'
1 on
totals?
survival.
So yeah, it was all mixed up. I got
Well,
a
I rolled a
26
Maybe you
for
could
nat
roll a
stealth.
d4.
At 7.
I got 26 for stealth and 8 for survival.
Okay.
I got 20 for stealth, 17 for survival.
Okay.
I got 31 for stealth and a
shit.
nat 1 for survival.
Okay.
I got 26 for stealth and 22 for survival.
Yeesh.
Got it.
Well done.
Okay. So with the help of Jens and Sanbrynn and your powerful senses of smell, you are able to make your way back by following the scent of Marjorie's kitchen. The warm spices of the stew and the baked goods that you, the kind of brine of the pretzels that you guys had made the night before. And you are able to kind of hone in on that and make your way around the entire wall. Quietly, albeit not as quietly as when you first left Cedric's place, because you were, holding your breath abatedly, like just waiting for a light to go on in the home or for a guard to catch sight of you. But now there's a little less pressure as you're in a much less populated area of the walled part of town. And you make your way kind of silently over some peasants' backyards, just the little tiny fences they have to keep their individual goat or whatever animal they may have to help them get through or sell meat or milk. And you kind of hop a
Man,
few
these peasants
fences
are in the
and
way.
make your way around the outside to Adaral's keep, which now you kind of barely see the rose of the pinkish hue of dawn. It's getting very late in the night, to the point where you're approaching 3 a.m. And the guards kind of glance down at you from the tops of the wall.
They can see us?
I mean,
I'm just
are
kidding.
you trying to stay hidden from them?
I
If
don't
you
think
are,
we're
that's
gonna
fine.
get in hiding from the guards.
I know, it
They're
was a
guarding
joke.
the entrance.
Well,
Yeah.
whose guards are these?
Adaral's.
We're at Adaral's
They're
place.
in her
Oh,
keep.
okay. That's fine.
Hello.
Damn.
You can't say that.
I knew it was this way. I could smell the
Now they know we're
fucking mouse
together. They've heard
stew.
it from multiple people. Now I've tied us to you.
The guards kind of look at each other and look down and they go, What's the name of who you're here to see?
Darl
They just-
Sensewood.
They kind of nod and go to crank open the
We're on
door.
the list.
You're
That's
a
the
little
only
more
thing they ask
recognizable.
us?
You guys,
Who are you
as
here
a
to
group,
see?
and with what you have in tow, you're not particularly subtle in your appearances. You've got the three non-human members of your or non-humanoid members of your party,
And then a very normal guy.
That's true.
and then Hunwut, who has made himself known.
Tiny.
Also small, but you
Yeah,
guys
tiny and
make your
also-
way into the keep silently, with the box in tow. And
That was way too easy, guys. I think we should go back tonight.
Yeah, let's go put it back. Honestly, I don't want.
No. Let's go back and take like 5 more of these. I bet they have 20.
the
Yeah.
large wooden door creaks shut behind
Actually,
you.
wait,
No,
how
but
many
that's
were
true.
in the chest?
4.
4.
I was thinking 3.
Are we like negotiating here? I'll do it for 2.
Yeah. 3.
Your mom
Take
will
it
do
or
it for
leave
2.
it.
I thought there were 5.
You guys are
That's
bickering in the
absurd.
courtyard, and Jack, who looks to have just kind of recently woken up,
Last name Mihal.
peeks out from the barracks and waves a greeting to you. But he
So,
says,
Jack-
do you need help getting into the keep?
I would love that.
I think we'd also need help figuring out what to do with this.
Yeah, we got like a really like, dangerous cargo here trying to see the boss. You know what I'm saying?
Emphasis
Yep.
on
We
dangerous.
got some. Mhm.
Do we tell him what's in it?
Not out in public, but
Okay.
He just kind of, his eyes go wide, but he nods and he says, I assume we'll talk about it in the morning, or...
I think we should talk about it now.
probably not. I know
Oh.
it's an inconvenient time. really.
I know it's
No, it is
inconvenient, but it's kind of important.
The things might be different in the morning once our actions have been made known.
He kind of crosses his arms and quickly grabs his keys into the main part of the castle, and opens up the lobby doors for you. It is silent. There's no. It's still very dark. But there's no sign of any wait staff or anybody milling about. It's a very quiet hour.
Should we wake the others? Or...
Is Adorl up yet?
We can wake
Adorl
him
is
up.
not up from what you can see. Her door to her room is shut.
No, I meant like I was asking Jack. Is Adorl ready for battle?
For battle.
Oh, for battle.
Jack
just-
kind of
Just in case.
Jack,
he
it should not be a battle.
shrugs and he says, I don't think she has seen a battlefield in 10 or so years, but she's still sharp. I think she could be
But you
ready.
got thrown in a
I'm just saying, is she healthy right now?
Oh, she
Oh,
is
right,
she
get
is
thrown out of
resting in her room. She's been moved. Yes, she got clearance from the healer.
So she can fight.
I don't know that she can fight just yet, but she
Oh,
certainly
fuck.
can be in her own space without
Anything,
help.
she's probably not a
Modern
fighter
affairs.
anyway. She's like the general.
Most of them were fighters at some point.
No, she's a
I
fighter
mean, they
for
were,
sure.
but like,
Yeah, at some point, not now.
yeah.
That's true.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
I would imagine you retain most abilities, maybe.
I mean,
if you
yeah,
get,
but
Sanbrynn-
like,
trained
even
and
so, you're
practiced.
still gonna command. You're not gonna
She's not
Most
one of the
commanders
on the
grunt.
front line.
fight
Like,
on the
like if
front
you do that
line,
and you
yeah.
die, then your army's screwed.
Yeah, but like it's for morale.
Fuck the morale.
I
if
think it's
your-
better for
your
morale if she
leader
stays
dies.
behind.
Yeah.
Something
being
happens to her, then
selfish.
they're screwed.
Jack
That's why you
kind
have
of looks at
second
you guys
in
as you're
command,
bickering. He
and
says,
then like a third in command, and then like the fourth in command. So they can all die. It doesn't matter. Everyone's
I was a
replaceable.
military general. I know what I'm talking about.
Ah,
do you want me to go get her?
Yeah, could
Yeah,
you?
probably.
Do you want me to
Sanbrynn?
get your party
Yeah.
members?
Yeah, we'll go get our
Oh,
friends.
yeah, that I was gonna send Sanbrynn to do this.
Oh,
Holding the crate.
You're
but
gonna
you can do it.
awaken us from our slumber?
I think we
Would
need
you
to.
rather- You can miss
I'll
a
go
whole
do it.
session if you want.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah,
I'll go better
You're
then.
sleeping if you want.
Nah, I ain't doing anything. So sleeping.
Jack says, I can go just knock on their doors. Hopefully that wakes them up. He disappears down the hallway, and you hear several knocks, and eventually you hear the shuffling of Darl kind of putting on her robe and heading out. But Deo and Guntentog. Oh Jesus!
Bless you.
Sorry.
What do you
you
say
guys go
about
ahead
Deo?
and- Just
Gazoon height.
hi. You
Don't talk to
can
Hunwut about that.
go ahead and make a.
Like, I'm the expert on height from a different perspective.
Sure, a shorter one.
Yeah, from yeah, a shorter one.
A lower perspective.
Yeah, a lower
Okay,
perspective.
well-
Yeah,
More of a pejorative word, I think.
lower. Yeah, that's in
Well,
like.
but it's
half
literally
of a-
lower. Like
half a
you're.
real
Like a
perspective.
lesser perspective. like-
Perspective
It is a
of
lesser
someone who has a
perspective.
short end on life.
Well, I didn't say lesser. I barely know.
I'm saying lesser.
Damn.
Anyways, make a perception check for me, Deo and Guntentog.
Perception.
They're gonna fucking blow it and stay asleep.
How well do you
Well, I don't even know.
Which would be
I don't
really
even
my
know if
rolls
he's
are
here
today.
to make a roll for Guntentog.
Rolling that one and you're
Oh,
gonna have a
yeah.
nightmare.
We're just back.
He's
here.
Perception.
Don't do it.
It really was muted. Holy shit! What am I
Why are
doing?
you always muted, bro?
He's shit
Gosh.
talking us behind his back.
Yeah.
No, he's,
What
every
is
time
it?
I talk, he's like,
Investigation?
oh,
Damn, I was
that
fucking
moron.
muted.
Perception.
No
Just
perception.
like Rocket League.
Yeah.
We're all rolling for perception.
That's because like I drink water
No, just
No,
and
no.
like
Guntentog and Deo.
I was drinking
Okay,
water.
that's what I
And I
thought.
just
Just
muted
wasn't
you-
sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
slip
don't
on the
mute.
mic, bro.
Water.
Yeah, I just forgot.
Wait, no, Sanbrynn, you don't have to roll it.
Nope, I'm not rolling shit.
Oh, you were typing. So I thought you was.
Oh, was I?
Yeah.
I think I
It
probably
said
just hit my backspace.
What's going on?
Unlike my
Or
character at
spacebar or
sometimes,
something, I
I'm
don't
not
know.
rolling
Sometimes
in
I just
shit
hit
either.
shit.
Deo, you wake up almost instantly at the soft kind of knock at the door. But you notice Guntentog in the bed next to you does not stir.
Who's there?
Hey.
Are you gonna wake me up?
Jack kind of says, it's important. Your friends are back."
Oh, they're back. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I'll walk over to Guntentog and slap him in the face.
Okay, maybe not that way.
I will
Or
say
a
that
good
doesn't
choice.
require anything. You just get hit smacked and you wake up. You wake up to Deo smacking you.
That's efficiency.
While the guards are away, can I just like make a copy of the sheet music?
Yeah.
You already make a copy of it? Oh, another copy.
Yeah. Like I transcribed it before. Now I'm just making a copy of it.
Cool.
Oh.
But yes, yeah. Guntentog, you are awake and you've been.
What's going on? Who did that?
Just me, bro.
Why'd you? That hurt.
Oh, stop being such a baby. They're back.
What about your back?
It hurts.
Okay, so let's go talk to him, yeah?
Yeah.
I just woke up. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it seems like you do. At first, it seemed like you didn't, and then it seems like you do.
Yeah.
Magic.
Yeah,
I'll
You guys
open the
head out
door.
into the hallway, and you see a Darl shuffling in her little slippers and her looks like bathrobe of some kind, just tied around her
Fucking
waist.
cozy.
What's up,
Okay, who
Darl?
wants to do the storytelling?
You?
Me?
Guess you do. Yeah, I don't remember much.
I don't know. We can talk. Well, we can just jump on in there
Oh,
and say what's
Anything interesting happen?
Yeah, so
Nah.
we came across this like underground entrance, and so we thought we'd explore it because we're explorers, and it's like a dungeon maybe. So we
That's
went
also
down
where we
Yeah,
went
I
out
didn't
to
know about
find,
that.
to be fair.
and
It's a sex
huh?
dungeon.
It is, like, to
It's
be
a sex
fair, it is
dungeon?
what we went to find. I should hope we explored it once we found it.
That's true.
Yeah.
We did go looking for it. But anyways, we got down there. There were a ton of robots, and there was this giant suit of armor thing. It attacked us. But anyways, the more important parts are there was a tank
Got
being
attacked by
built,
robots.
and
Building a
there
tank.
was this box of biohazardous bullets that we took.
Like big ones for the tank. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like Pollen ones.
Oh, so like you took their ammo.
Yeah, but again,
Why didn't you
You're
just
gonna
for the
just make
tanks?
more?
but they're biohazard.
Well, we destroyed the robots that were building it, so it don't got no treads.
Why
Yeah,
didn't you just
so
like
it's still
destroy the tank?
early. Yeah,
It's
why
like made
didn't
of
we destroy
metal.
the tank?
It's like
Yeah,
hard to
that's
do,
true.
I
It would have
think.
been kind of hard.
Did you
And
And I'm
did you
kind of out of
sabotage?
chatter.
I mean, all I have to do is kind of break the hammer on the
Oh, why
tank.
didn't you do it then?
Yeah, why didn't you do
Yeah,
it?
I wasn't
you
there.
weren't
You're the
there.
ones that were
Okay,
exploring.
so shut the fuck up.
What? I'm
You
just
kinda
saying
had
you
to
could
be
have done
there.
it better.
Look, we were fighting a giant piece of armor. We were fighting a ton of tiny robots, and it was sweltering hot.
You didn't tell. You didn't tell us
and
there
we
was
took
how,
the-
fighting.
kinda
how
had to
hard
be
were the
there.
robots?
You didn't
to fight?
ask.
Dale, how
Hard-
did your
Oh,
mission
you
go,
didn't
buddy?
tell.
How did your mission go?
This is
How
this
hard
isn't
were
the
the
army.
robots to
Don't ask,
fight,
don't
guys?
tell.
Darl
they
kind
were
of
pretty
puts her
tough,
head
I
in her
think.
hands.
Look, all I'm saying, this is under Cedric's place, and so
Okay.
Like technically under the lot next.
that's true.
So like you went like pretty far then? Like you had to walk a little bit to get to there?
Through the
Yeah.
entrance that we went in, yes, but we found a different one that we used to go out, and that one's much closer.
So this tunnel essentially connects to Cedric's house from
To right by it.
Tiny.
yeah.
Oh,
Next
to right by it.
door.
The empty plot
Yeah.
next door.
So I'm
Like if you were
assuming
trying to
then
make
that-
a secret base of sorts, not very subtle at all.
I'm assuming
Huh.
that fucking how did I just forget his name? What?
Cedric?
Cedric?
Ooh,
Cedric, yeah.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Deleted
I'm
from your
assuming
brain.
that Cedric has his own secret tunnel then that goes in there
I do.
I
from
think-
his own house.
I didn't
Well,
see
no,
one.
because then why would he need one at Ninetales? Anyway.
Yeah, I'm assuming they probably just go underground and just have some fun down there.
They have
that's
they have a
complicated.
they have a love
Like
tunnel,
imagine
don't they?
like you're living next to your friend and you guys both build like a secret
But
tunnel.
he
to a
uses
little
magic,
base.
so he could probably just teleport
That would
down
be
there.
so cute, to be fair.
Yeah, but
I'll be
I'm just
hanging out in
saying
the
like the
little tunnel
vibe
all
for
the
it. The
time.
vibe of it sounds fun.
Oh my god, what if?
Yeah.
What if our house
I
is
would be down in
connected
those
by a
tunnels
little
all
secret
the
tunnel?
time.
Yeah,
with
did
the
you search
boy.
the entire
And what if
thing,
we
or
Yeah.
created
Like
biological
Yeah.
imagine
Oh,
just like
organisms?
running through the
course not.
hallways.
We
with
also
just
found
full
some like
sprint.
weird like barracks with some heart pendants and some shoes of the wizard.
Oh yeah,
you know what
do
I
you guys
mean?
remember
Like,
Kaizel?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he
Kaizel,
lived there
yeah.
for a
Yeah.
bit.
Must have lived
Kaizel
there.
lived down there?
Apparently.
yeah, left his
He
shoes.
did.
What the why?
I don't know, but here's his
Oh.
boots. You want them?
His
We-
boots. Are
We
they
should probably
special boots?
take those to like his
can I
husband or
get
whatever.
with?
We can ask him questions. He might know
That's-
something.
I don't know if his husband knows.
But he
Who's
might.
the husband?
Well, he
I
might.
guess
The
maybe.
guy who
Yeah.
manages the store like above the magic shop.
Should you be saying that?
The librarian?
Oh, now he's giving it away.
Librarian. Darl just shakes her head. She says, "Can I see what's in the box?"
Sure,
Yeah.
here's the key. I hand her a
Wait,
copy
what's
of the
this
sheet
box? What the fuck?
That's
Yeah,
what-
there's so much
That's
going
the thing
on.
with the biohazard bullets in
Oh,
it.
that's right. Yeah.
I'm just gonna start playing the song.
Do we know-
It does
So
the
do we
same
know the
slide open.
biohazard?
I just told you that.
Wait, you have to play a song to open it?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
That's
real
sick.
magic type shit.
Yeah.
No, I know what the
Um,
biohazard is, but what exactly makes it so dangerous?
It's
Well,
a
we don't know. You want
biohazard.
us to
What
do-
do you mean?
You want us to
Yes, I
crack
know
it
it's
open and, like,
biohazard. Do you know what type of
eat it and
disease
then
it
say,
has?
yeah, my
You
tummy hurts."
want us
That
to
would-
open it and test it out? Like, is that what you're asking?
If it's
It's
ammunition,
biohazard.
it's gonna. How are they gonna load into the tank? I'm so confused.
What do you mean? It's a
They're
bullet.
in their bullets.
It's a tank shell, bro. They're gonna stick it down the barrel. They're gonna...
So did you carry it in a box, or was it just a tank
Yes,
shell?
we just told you the box is right here.
Go back to
so
bed, bro.
Can
Go
I
back to
open
bed.
it?
It's
Just go to
open.
sleep.
No.
Just go to sleep, Guntentog.
Oh,
You're behind us right now. You're like 10 minutes behind us.
Who's
Guntentog
talking
is,
about?
is
We're all
just
gonna
like
go back.
blearily like
I
rubbing
don't
sleep
know
from
why
his
they woke
eyes.
you up.
How did you get up
but
here?
no,
all right, whatever.
What are you talking about?
it opens and you do see the four kind of gunmetal gray colored shells with the spray painted yellow symbols and text on them.
So I'm assuming
Don't
they
touch
have the
it.
pollen in them.
That's our guess. We don't know because
Yeah.
obviously we have not opened them. Exposed ourselves.
What
to
if we just
biohazard
open one?
material.
Yeah, that's
Crack
what I'm.
open.
That sounds like.
Oh
a
yeah,
terrible
what
idea.
if?
I mean, like maybe the worst idea. Yeah.
No, but what if they have like really like something cool in there?
Like, yeah, maybe like a chug
Like
jug.
happiness
shit.
juice.
I bet they hide their gold in there.
Like leprechauns, yeah.
Say,
Yeah.
Dale says open it up. You guys treat him like he's the king. It hurts my soul.
Well, because I
We're still
am.
not going to open it up, but he is.
Yeah.
That's true.
We should not.
It could be
open
both ways. We can treat him as a king because he's a king, and we cannot open it up.
Because he's dumb.
Yeah.
All right.
So what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
I guess we're
What
opening
do
it
we
up.
want to do with these?
I'm
We're
just
showing
It
kidding.
is already open.
We brought him to at least like show him and maybe give him to a Darl because we don't know what to do with them. But we don't want him
To be
like,
clear, the
acting
box
right.
is already open.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
should
also-
Daryl.
we also took them because we did not think they should stay where they were.
like in the spot where they wanted to load him.
Can't
Drive it
trust
out.
that man. Especially not with a
To be fair, they were
fucking
being safe and they were
biological
keeping it in a
weapon.
separate room from the tank.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
keeping it in the storage closet by the mop.
And now it's
Yeah.
even more safe because it's even further away.
That's true.
Nice.
Also, you're like head of like security for like the city, so it makes more sense for you to have it.
You probably got
Yeah.
like nukes in your
Yes.
closet already, anyway. So,
That's true.
Daryl nods and
that's-
she glances from the box to the items inside and kind of back up towards Jack's face, which has kind of gone a little pale as you guys have been standing here, and he kind of watches over Adaral's shoulder. And Adaral just doesn't touch the things, but touches the side of the box and looks worriedly down at them.
Wait, we
I-
forgot to
I-
ask if this is the real Ardal. Run it back.
Oh shit!
Darl, are you real?
And Daryl kind of blinks at you sleepily, and you can see the dark circles under her eyes. She goes, "It's me. I don't know what else to tell you."
Yeah, she's too sleepy to be a fake.
Are you
She
sure?
puts her hands on the side and just leans down. She says, "I don't know. You said it was a vehicle of some sort designed to
Yeah,
use
to like
these?
drive over things and then go and then shoot it and make it blow up.
It basically looks like a really sturdy vehicle with a giant gun on it.
Big old gun
Yeah.
that shoots these.
She
Giant bullets.
Motor.
she
that's the
massages the
motor
back of
out
her
of-
neck with her hand.
Blow up with
Full of
biohazard.
deadly biohazard.
She says, "Well, you've made the right decision in bringing it to me. At least I do have
Oh,
safe spaces for it that we can likely keep it inert.
There's a safe space. Can I let my emotions out?
You could if you really wanted to. I
Safe
don't know that the radiation would be worth it, but
the fuck is radiation?
Yeah. What?
she nods and she says, "We have a munitions store downstairs that has an
I feel like we should
anti-magic wall."
not keep these with the rest of the ammunition.
I'm gonna start closing the crate again.
Explosives with explosives is tough, but she said anti-magic wall, which actually is a game changer.
That's true.
Oh, yeah,
That is
that's
true.
yeah.
That's the more
Yeah.
important part.
She says it's not ideal that yes, we'd keep it in the same space, but we really don't have a separate container for
Yeah.
it. We just
How strong do we think this box is, Magic-y?
I mean, from what you guys have gathered, it seems very sturdy. It's designed to only be able to be opened by the song. So
Like if we
it's
try to
pretty-
blow up the box, do we think the ammo inside would still stay safe?
Why do we
wouldn't-
need to blow up the
Biohazard
box?
go
Why
everywhere?
would
Well,
you
no,
blow up
I'm
the
just
box?
asking so I know. Like if the ammunition just like gets destroyed, do we think it'll still be safe?
Well, how
Oh.
will it get destroyed?
Yeah.
Even if it does get destroyed, won't the chemicals go everywhere if they're biohazard?
What I'm
Exactly.
saying.
But Robbie's
Then-
like,
But, like,
I mean,
what-
Ookiyo's trying to concoct some scheme where they blow up in the box without us touching it, but the box
No,
doesn't
that's not
also
what
break.
I'm just trying to make
Or
sure
are you
it's safe.
saying
Because
if
what if like
something
Cedric's
does go
idea
wrong?
is
Yes,
like,
we
okay,
all-
now
we
let's
all
try
want
to
it to be
trigger
safe.
here so he can destroy his only opposition, which includes like the entire army.
You think Cedric
Isn't
thought
that
we would
what an
find
army
his
does?
But
hidden
that would
place
Destroy the
require
entire-
magic.
know
I'm
about,
confused.
then find his hidden thing and then take it somewhere and then he'd blow it up? You think?
No, I'm not saying that's his plan, but I'm saying now that he's gonna find out that we took it, because who else would have taken that and destroyed all
I
his
guess-
robots and stuff?
True.
Now
How's
that
he
he
gonna trigger
knows we take it, maybe he's gonna try to trigger or something.
Well,
I don't know. I'm just
we
saying.
didn't
what
leave any
if?
witnesses.
How-
there
how
weren't any
would he
witnesses
do
with all
that, though?
automatons, right?
Wouldn't
Yeah,
it be
but
fine anyway?
Who else
if
would
it's
have
fine?
taken it and destroyed all his robots and stuff?
Oh,
I don't know.
shit.
Don't know.
No,
The
Robbie,
world
you
doesn't
have a
revolve around
point.
us.
And he's
Robbie,
not
you
exactly a
find
light
anti-magic,
man.
You're
He
a
won't be able
dumb
to
bro.
activate it.
Forget
If
what
it's
I
in the
said.
anti-magic space, he won't be able to activate it anyway. If he had
Yeah,
something
that's
on
what
it,
that's why I'm
But I'm
so
saying with all
confused
the
why this is
ammo
why
in
we're
there.
even talking about this.
he wouldn't
I'm
be
asking
able
with the-
to activate it.
But I'm
Ha-
asking
just
about
have
all
a,
the
just have
ammo.
a Darl. Darl said they were gonna
Oh.
take care of it.
Okay, never mind.
Okay,
Do you think
okay,
he would
okay.
use magic? I don't get what you're talking
No,
about.
I'm not saying he
I think-
uses magic, but what if he sends someone
okay.
else, like Sandra, down there, and he's like, just
Yeah.
destroy the ammo.
We have
so the
Sandra
ammo's
here.
gonna- Well, not
But someone
Sandra though,
else, I
like
guess.
Sandra.
Okay,
forget-
well,
Oh
never
my
mind,
god,
forget
this
it,
is
let's-
such a
forget it.
weird
Never mind, forget
hypothetical.
it.
That
It's an absurd hypothetical. It's
we're wasting we're wasting time on this. Can we
I
talk about what
know.
will happen in the morning when Ninetales and
Oh yeah, Ninetales is
Sebas-
definitely gonna fucking
Sebastian
come
find
after
out?
this. Yeah, guys, Ninetales was not happy.
Okay, so what happened with
Yeah.
So you
Ninetales?
failed at your one
Yeah.
job.
and we
And you're
you
succeeded.
complaining
failed at
to us.
yours?
Well, I mean, technically we
How did we
succeeded.
fail? What?
Your one job was to make him happy.
Our one job was to
Kinda.
distract him, and we did a pretty good job of that.
Did he find
Sure,
out
you
about
guys
you?
didn't get
Yeah,
caught.
did you get caught?
Okay,
I don't think
that's
so.
fair.
Spent a lot of time
Fair.
distracting his guards. It sounds like, but maybe not him.
Well, it doesn't matter. He
Yeah.
was not in the mood to talk.
Yeah, that man is a cold, cold ball sack. He is
Probably-
shriveled up. His nuts
High
are
and
not
tight.
hanging loose.
Love that.
Yeah, they're trying to keep warm,
I don't know.
and
His
yeah,
mistress isn't giving him anything.
she's not warming them up for him, bro. It's rough
Oh.
out here.
Oh,
Oh ball. Disaster.
fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
so-
like kind of like cussed at us and said mean things.
I
Oh.
try to get him to talk about the train incident and just tell him, more so, quote unquote, to help him
Out
with
of
his
character.
politics.
Out of character, if I remember correctly, you guys actually were doing quite well until you wildly fumbled. You put,
Yeah, I
It was
did,
like
a
back to
couple
back
of nat
nat
ones.
ones.
Yeah.
It was as a DM, there was nothing I could fucking do.
Yeah,
Not a roll I could fudge, not a
it's
like
actually so rough.
Oh my god. It was pretty incredible, but in the worst way. So
Oh, silly.
Yeah,
very silly, but lots of fun, narratively.
yeah.
So he hates you. He knows you were being weird, and you got chased out by his guards. Is that what we're hearing?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and he
But wait,
definitely heard us use magic as well.
So we're gonna
Awesome.
find out. Me and Dale are gonna be atop of the suspect list.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
we
thing you didn't do it.
produced us.
To be
Yeah.
fair, you technically have an alibi.
Yeah, you clearly
Exactly.
Ninetales saw your ass when this guy went missing.
True,
True.
that is true.
We have an alibi, but if
So
you
do
see us
we.
with
So we
you,
just
well,
said.
we're usually all together.
I mean, I feel like they can connect the dots of us like randomly going to Ninetales' house, and all of a sudden their shit getting fucked up.
No, we have an alibi. We were with Adaro the whole night.
Yeah.
And they're all
I-
kind of
That's,
grimaces.
I mean, Adaro.
Yeah, I get.
We were smoking
You
up with
gonna-
Jack, right?
Jack, right?
Yeah.
You remember you got like turned into an undead or something?
That was dope. That was
Right,
last
that was
night, right?
funny as
That was
fuck
this
though,
night,
right?
Jack? That was right now,
that
right,
was so funny.
It was like a few
Right,
hours
Jack?
ago.
She raises her eyebrows and she says, "I'm going to be honest. If I'm asked questions, I'm not a great liar."
Then just, I don't know, invoke your Fifth Amendment.
Yeah,
Do they
yeah.
have
that's
amendments in this town? I
Don't
feel
even worry
like they
about
torture
lying, Adaro.
people.
Tell him that ain't none of your business.
True.
Yes,
That's true.
just stop it right there.
I do not remember.
My house, my
Is
rules.
the best line you can say.
Well, based on how
Yeah.
Ninetales acted, or not Ninetales, Sebastian, is that his name? Crap, I can't remember either.
Who?
Sebastian.
Are you
What?
Cedric,
Who
Cedric,
are
Cedric.
you talking to? What?
Well, you forgot to.
That's true.
Who forgot
And
what?
you
reminded
reminded
him.
him though.
So yeah.
I forgot his
Good point.
I forgot his name, but I didn't call him a different name, like
He got the
Sebastian.
first letter right though.
That's
So,
True.
or first
All right.
You got the
Is
first two.
it?
Yeah.
Good.
Is
Alright.
And if you
Cedric
turn
spelled
the
with an
third one
S?
around, then
same
then you
sound,
got
the
it.
right sound.
Same sound.
And to be fair, when you forgot it, he reminded you.
True.
That's also
Oh, yeah,
true.
And then
Yeah.
promptly forgot it. That makes
Now.
it worse.
He used up all his energy on the reminding, and then he said, "Okay, that's that done with. I will not remember."
His name is Dick.
Oh my god.
All right. So
But yeah,
But yeah.
Cedric's gonna be very mean.
Cedric.
Cedric, yeah.
he will be very grumpy in the morning.
And he's definitely not
Right.
going to treat us nicely at all.
Well, I
There
don't think
is
he
a
was treating
chance,
us
though.
nicely before.
Yeah, it's true.
It's
When
There
is
is a
the
chance.
party
Nothing
again?
lost then.
It is tomorrow. As well,
Bruh.
today. I was
Oh,
waiting to
shit.
reveal that
Oh,
fact until you
boy.
guys woke up because I thought you would forget about it. But yes, this is the day that the masquerade is scheduled.
I just
Well,
remembered
maybe-
I was
well,
like,
maybe
I
oh,
thought we
maybe
had
next
one
Oh,
more
year's
day,
wait,
but I
there.
wait,
forgot we
it's
wasted a whole
masquerade.
day.
Maybe he'll
Yeah.
be busy with the party and never even go check
Yeah.
the test.
No, Shy. He wants us
Exactly.
there.
What
Or
if
maybe
what
he'll
if
go down there and try to
what
load
if
the
they're
tank up and shoot at the party and then
that's
find
exactly what I was thinking right now. What if we're his test subjects?
Why is he
Well,
such a
now he
little
can't
terrorist?
test it.
Yeah, I'd be mad.
Exactly, but I
Oh,
bet he has
true.
backups.
he cancels the party.
He might have backups.
That'd be
But
so funny.
I mean, the tank doesn't work yet. His robots didn't finish it, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
They were
how
pretty
long do
What
we
if
think
that
it would have
wasn't his
taken for the
only
tank to
thing?
be finished?
I think it was
Like
just
based on the
missing
pace we
treads,
saw
right?
and like how much was done, do we have an estimate on how long it was
It
until the
was
tank?
a few treads from being finished.
Oh, maybe we
So,
should.
okay.
You should have done more to
He doesn't have any robots now, at least down there. And I know his ass isn't gonna go make those treads. He's lazy.
Do you think we should go back and like just make sure?
We could go back
Yeah,
and fuck shit up.
Well,
how
how?
badly are you guys hurt? I could heal you a little bit.
Oh,
I'm
guys,
pretty
like,
smart.
yeah,
I
I'm
just
actually
thought
like
you
the
guys would
giant
have.
gashes on me.
Yeah.
You can see the slowly healing giant gashes. But you guys got about. I mean, you went to bed around 9:30, 10ish, so you've gotten about 5-6 hours of sleep. So you've regained some hit points for sure.
About a short rest.
Yeah, you can use a short rest if you'd like.
Okay.
Oh, you should probably
much
take
health
a
does that give you?
long rest.
Yeah,
Okay.
I definitely need a good sleep
Above
for the
before the party.
masquerade.
You guys wanna? Okay, yeah, we can just take it full rest then.
Okay.
Anyway,
You guys
what-
kind of.
Want to go back?
You were not going back, or we are?
I
No,
don't
I
think
don't
we
know.
can. I think it's too dangerous.
I think so
Alright.
too.
we're
It's
gonna,
already
if anything
getting
bad
to
happens
be
at that
morning.
party, we're all gonna have disadvantage. Probably.
That's
What?
true.
Well, they're
If you
short
don't
on
sleep,
ammo.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah.
sleep.
and no
Yeah,
health.
we're gonna sleep.
For sure, gotta sleep.
All right, let's sleep.
I
Hayley,
need to
to
get
be
my
clear, though,
musical
I did,
chops back.
before we left, I did relock that door, by the way.
Okay. Good to know. Yeah, you guys.
That's
I
gonna-
mean, you
Yeah.
finish.
At least covers our back.
You finish discussing what your next steps are going to be with Adarl and Jack in the room. Adarl kind of motions for Jack to help her carry the thing downstairs. And she says, "Are you all right with me storing it down in the munitions area for now?
Can
Until we
you-
figure out what
yeah.
to do with it."
Yeah, that's
Can you take
fine.
this key down there behind the anti-magic wall, too?
She grabs it and holds the rabbit's foot in her paw or in her hand for a
Oh,
second.
yeah, does
not
this
her
mean
paw.
anything to you?
I was just about to
She
ask
kind
you.
of
The medallion?
narrows her eyes and
It's a foot.
it looks somewhat familiar.
Do you eat lots of rabbit?
All inked up and everything? Straight dyed?
She says, "I don't think it belonged to Cedric or Ninetails, though. The only one I've seen, at least that color, is the one that
That color. You mean there's other ones of different colors?
well, I mean, there's other. I've seen Lucky Rabbit's feet prior. It's not
Like, ones that
an
are specifically
unheard
dyed
of.
like this you've seen before?
Yes, I remember, and she kind of turns it over and sees the purple ink stains on the bottom side of the paw, and she says, I don't think this belongs to Cedric or to Nine Lives. The only person I've seen with a rabbit's foot who's superstitious enough to walk around with one is Irene.
Oh.
So
Oh,
Irene's
Eileen.
bad?
Another one spotted.
Isn't that who we thought was bad? Isn't
Irene.
that the one who we thought betrayed
I
Igneous?
think that's the one we thought.
Secretary of Currency.
Yeah.
For 3.
Yeah. So now we know she's a little rat. Probably.
Who has the medallion?
Stop
thought
being
you
racist.
did.
Maybe.
I think it is Sanbrynn.
Okay,
Okay.
you show that.
Can I show her that?
Oh, before.
They should also take that probably too.
Adarl
probably.
kind of tilts her head and she says, this one doesn't not familiar with it, but
Either way, it
seems-
should probably be taken behind the magic barrier.
She nods and places it on top of the box that she and Jack are carrying downstairs. Anything else you want to send down with this?
I don't think so.
And I kind of want to follow them just to make sure.
Kind of also
Okay,
want to
sure.
talk
I
to
wanna see.
Sandra again.
Yeah. You guys head down, and it is in that same little hallway area that the cells are, down underneath the keep. But it turns off into a different direction. It's extraordinarily dark down that way, and you watch as Jack pauses for a moment to light a torch and continues down. It's fairly damp down here. You can see a bit of moisture collecting on the stones, but they make their way down to a heavy wooden and metal door. And Adara pulls a massive key off of a keychain and unlocks it, and it takes several keys to actually unlock this door. And she puts them in a specific order, and it's a purposefully complicated lock mechanism. And she opens up the door,
memorized
and
And you're the only one that knows this, right? Who knows how to get
Um,
in or can't get in?
she pats the key in her pocket, and she says, "Unless Jack's been taking stellar notes, yes, I'm the only one with the knowledge to open it."
I look at
Sick.
Jack. Does he open
Jack
He's got like the
Uh,
notepad out, scribbling.
Jack says,
actively taking notes.
"I've never considered it important to know. I know the first few combinations, but after that, I get lost."
Jack, that's why
Yeah,
you're a real
right.
one, dude.
Yeah.
That's why I fuck with you, Jack.
That's why
I know
if
you would
anybody
never-
asks
you'd
where we
never do
were
that.
tonight, you're gonna say we were smoking together.
Right, Jack?
Right, Jack?
It was
Jack?
extraordinarily pleasant.
Yeah,
It was.
Yeah.
What I like to
I
hear.
Remember, you turned
loved the
blue.
whole thing.
I
turned
did.
blue.
Oh, you did.
You turned
Oh, yeah,
blue.
Oh yeah, you just died pretty much. Or
Yeah,
they
I
died.
had a horrible little case of rot. It was something awful.
That
Can I
was.
spark up a tiny
did
little
save
bit?
you, though.
And offer Jack a hit.
One for the road, Jack.
Jack kind of shakes his head and
I feel like you should not be doing that
in.
near all the ammunition.
Wow, that's true.
Lit flame, lit flame, lit
Wow.
flame.
I
Sanbrynn
quickly
kind of
put it out. I quickly-
ashes it against your like leather pants, like
Yeah.
trying to. Oh God. But they place it deep within the room that you see, and you see hanging on the wall several massive glistening weapons of various sizes and shapes, and a lot of boxes that you see stacked up in one corner. There is one large round shield, but other than that, it's mostly offensive weaponry.
The armory.
And it's pretty difficult to.
There's a round shield? Is this
I love
Captain
the
America
lone
shield or
shield.
something?
It's
Oh,
got a
yeah.
massive metal spike in the middle, so a
Upper.
little less Captain America, a little more
Oh.
standard shield looking.
Mhm.
I
But
was
they
about to find
finish putting it
vibranium
on the
or
ground
something.
and walk back out. And Adara wipes her hands off on her bathrobe and locks the door once more.
Oh, after she locks it, I'm gonna say, "Do you want this back?" And I hand her the cloak of invisibility.
She kind of laughs to herself, and you waited till I was done locking up again.
Forgot.
Tell me.
Well, this isn't where she keeps them, though. We know where she keeps them.
Yeah, that's true. We know where she keeps them. This is
Uh,
not it.
Yeah.
She
yeah.
kind of says that one was in limbo. I was trying to get it back to its rightful owner. It had been stolen property, but
Rightful owner.
Many people are saying I'm its rightful.
Whose was it?
it belonged to a relative of Batten Hatch's.
What kind of
Tayley, have you met her?
Who did it?
Hayley?
A Batten Hatch is
Tayley Gray?
Hayley. I have not
Oh,
met
the
her.
T.
TH?
TAI.
Do you know where she perhaps lives?
How are they related?
Yeah, if you want, we
Cousins,
can
I
return it.
believe.
We can return it if you want. We're
Yeah,
thinking
we
of
know that guy.
paying Batten Hatch a visit. What's
Might
your
as well go
relative?
see his cousin. I would love to talk to her.
She is in possession of contraband, so
Oh,
she
what?
is not a permanent resident of Ovkar, so we can't legally do much about it. But
Good to know.
Oh, Jens is
I'm
in
glad
possession of
that's
contraband right now.
that's
so I guess-
good to know that's a rule.
Yes, at least you can't brandish magical items in.
Of course,
in
of
Oathgar.
course, but yeah.
She nods slowly and hands you back the invisibility cloak. She says, as long as you get it to her.
Yep.
She
All right.
nods and kind of narrows her eyes slightly. Suspicious that you are just kind of making a ploy to keep it for yourselves. But she continues
will
to
both
lock the
eat her.
door and finish up. And then walks you guys back towards the fork in the hallway where Sandra's cell is at the end of. Were you guys wanting to talk to Sandra or just
Yeah.
head back upstairs?
Hi, Sandra.
I definitely want to talk to Sandra.
What it
Yeah.
do, Sandra? Wake up! Good morning.
She
God,
kind
start
of
playing
blinks
Four
Lullaby.
a.m.
from her seated
what are y'all-
position in the corner.
I'm playing.
It's fucking early. Oh my god.
Well, it's late for us.
Well, what else have you been doing? Like, haven't you just been sleeping all day anyway?
I
Lazy.
mean,
Ooh,
You'll
the
have time
try
to
not to.
sleep.
You try. What are you doing then?
Your mother. Ho, ho, ho.
She, you can see the slight dust on the floor has been made into kind of like one of those Zen gardens with like the
I
rings
fuck
and
with
rings and
that.
rings of little.
Yes.
She's like, I just been. Yeah, it's nothing important.
can
Anyways,
just-
what do you want?
Have you been fed?
Yeah, I've been fed.
Okay, good. They're treating you well.
Darrell says, I'm not in the business of torture for the most part.
For the most part, I'm very good
For the
at that.
most part, that was
Well,
a
I
very
make
important
exceptions for
clause you just
assholes
added on.
like Cedric, but that's I haven't
You
had the
tortured
opportunity.
Cedric? Oh, was
No,
gonna
I
say.
haven't had the opportunity to get my hand. I just fantasize about it.
Oh,
occasionally
me
on basis.
too.
I fantasize.
Oh, fuck, I just
Can we
fantasized
help
about
you when you
putting a
get the
ring on
chance?
his cock.
Yeah,
Whoa, whoa,
And
whoa.
just squeezing on it.
straight
just
milking on
stomping
it.
Ah, man, keep that to yourself.
Do you think
Wow.
you would milk him, Daryl?
Darrell kind of like knits her eyebrows and turns and begins to walk up the stairs.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Look what
It
you
would
did.
be funny though. I
She
agree.
like
open-minded.
she just waves dismissively and like doesn't say anything as she disappears upstairs. Jack kind of shrugs and follows her up.
He knew what you were talking about.
You agree though, right, Jack?
He makes the okay symbol with his hands, but
Jack,
continues
that's why
walking.
I know you're a real one.
Love you, Jack.
The okay becomes half a heart.
Aww.
I give him the other half.
Cute,
Where's
adorable
Nehemiah? Where did we
besties.
leave his ass?
Nice.
Huh?
The what?
Nehemiah? Where did we leave his ass?
He's in his room.
Yeah,
Last
he's
I-
just been
last
chilling.
we checked,
Hey, we haven't been
yeah.
talking to him at all. Him and Bully
Not
are-
really.
I mean, at this point, I'm not worried he's gonna run because if he does, he's just gonna get killed.
That's true.
We don't
And I
need him
think he
until the
knows
final
that.
fight. Yeah. When we
Um,
need Nehemiah, we will call on him.
Yeah.
but Sandra
But right
kind
now,
of just as of right now, Sandra looks okay. She's fine. She's just a little tired and
did you
sleepy.
know Cedric was building a giant armored gun that drives?
Big old thing.
she kind of squints and she lets her head fall back against the wall of the cell and yeah, I mean, I didn't know about it, but it kind of makes sense why I couldn't get a good night's sleep. There was always that noise. And it was always so hot. His house was not cool.
Do you know how he got there? Like where the entrance was?
He would go under usually he'd just visit Ninetails and go from there. It was an excuse
And there's also
to-
an entrance in the plot next to his house.
Well, yeah, but I
Oh.
wanted to know if he had like some secret place where you couldn't find.
Yeah, I
keys.
can't figure out why it would make his house hot though. It's not under his house.
Unless there's more to it that we didn't.
I thought it was
find.
under his house, but then it like
No.
part of
Oh,
it
maybe it was
like
under
not
his
all
house.
of it.
It's fairly large. There's a chance that part of it could be under his home for
Okay.
sure. But she just kind of shrugs.
Interesting.
You had no idea like what plans you might have for that and why we found like biohazardous, dangerous bullets to shoot out of it for like
She kind of
egregiously killing people.
They were killing people?
what kind of biohazard?
Haven't cracked it open and checked
Why
yet.
do people keep
Yeah.
asking that? Why like it's biohazard?
There's only
I-
one real
I-
way to
It
find out,
determines
and it involves
piss is
dying.
biohazard.
I just anyways. He
Most
just,
of them
Yeah,
for
but
kids.
he just, like,
if it's just
kinda
marked
often.
biohazard, that doesn't mean we're gonna test what it is. Like, we're not gonna
Well, I'm
just
not saying we're
open
gonna
it
go
up.
and lick the things inside. You just want to know what it is.
Well,
Well,
do you think you could sniff it out,
Presumably more of
Sandra?
that pollen stuff.
It's almost
That's
certainly
what I'm
not.
thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, equally important. What do you guys think about the pollen jockeys as like pollen jocks? You know?
Oh, I love it. You got it from the movie script I was reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sanbrynn and
yeah.
Theo fucking
What-
fangirling over the B movie. Only play for 2 people.
What do you think? You think that would be a hit or what?
Oh, I
pollen
think that would do
jockey?
numbers.
Oh,
Honestly, I think it'll be a
Good.
flop.
shut the fuck up. You didn't even hear the whole
You're just
thing.
hating.
we heard parts
Yeah,
of
but-
it. Sanbrynn was just repeating whatever you were telling them.
Well,
Well, I'm
you
gonna
didn't
make a
hear the whole
movie
thing.
about.
Sanbrynn knows because Sanbrynn heard the whole thing.
I
What
think we
if
could
I
at
go and make a
least
movie,
make 80
the
million
exact
off
same
of it.
thing, but make it about birds?
I'm thinking, yeah, about 80 mil.
I'm gonna steal your idea.
Maybe
Oh
160
shit!
million.
Yeah, birds and eggs. You're
Yeah.
so smart, Keith.
What?
Mhm.
What?
We're gonna have an egg jockey in my bird movie.
An egg
It's gonna be
jockey?
great.
In my bird movie.
If I had to guess,
And I'm
like,
gonna
Adam-
call it the bird movie. It's gonna be great.
The bird
Yeah.
movie.
the bird
Yeah,
movie.
sounds
dude,
unoriginal.
Now that's gas, bro. Finally.
Yeah.
No, dude. That's what's gonna make us millionaires.
Yeah.
What are we talking about here?
Yeah,
Believe it or
the bird
not,
movie.
if I had to
Doing
guess,
here.
that's only making between 293 and 293.5 million dollars worldwide, bro. So
Really?
I don't think that's not worth shit, bro. Honestly, Bird would be going for a
my
billion.
car's better.
Sandra says, "Is there something else you need from me?" He just gets sick all the time, so I just thought maybe the biohazard was what was making him sick.
Cedric gets sick all the
He gets
time.
sick all the time? Like,
He's
what kind of
always
sick?
fucking sick. Like
Does he get
a
better?
cough, and he
Can't
always has like
remember
a
you.
hanky on him. He
Like,
always
Here's
gets
a
better.
hanky.
Did you ever
Oh,
clean
you
his
know what?
hanky?
Ninetales
Yeah,
was
it was
poisoning
always
the water
really
supply.
fucking gross. He put it in the laundry, and it was always like on the top.
What color was like the spit on it?
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah.
greenish yellow. It was kind of
Yeah.
gross.
Would you say it was
Ew.
kind of like
Ew.
thick
To
from
be
like
fair, that's like
pollen and stuff?
a common
Like,
color of
like
meat.
allergy?
No, it was just kind of like mucusy, yellowy. It didn't look like it had anything in it. It just looked like bile.
You didn't eat it, did
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
No.
Why would she
Why
do
would I
that?
eat it?
I don't know.
Everyone like
Alright,
slowly
let me
turns towards Guntentog. What the
Oh,
fuck?
Shut the fuck up. What
Not
are you
eat, not
talking
eat.
about?
Like touch it. Like did it get on you?
Like
That's
with your
what?
tongue
I
and
mean,
throw it
I've
in your-
touched it to put it in the laundry, but I always washed my hands and shit. Like it wasn't like a.
with your mouth.
It
Wait,
was
did you like lick your fingers afterwards?
Ugh.
no.
Just making
Guys.
sure you if he's sick, you might be sick.
Could have been a tasty treat.
Yeah, you never
No,
know.
I think it's just like his body. Like he just has the worst immune system. He's always getting sick from all kinds of stuff. Although
Alright,
it always,
I'll take-
he
I'll
always
take your
got
word
that
for it.
cough.
All kinds of
Probably-
stuff. Like it wasn't
Like-
always just like that. It was other stuff too.
No,
or-
it was other stuff. At least I think it was. It's just it was more often than not gross, thick yellow snot. So,
All right, and that sounds like regular mucus.
but
Yeah, but it might have been.
yeah, he
because
just
it was
he was
exposed.
not a super
Yeah.
healthy person most of the time. Is what I'm getting at.
Cedric like an
All
old
that.
man, or
Is what?
I think he's old.
Cedric an old
As
man?
far as we know, Cedric's been around like since
He's-
towards the beginning of the founding, right?
Beginning of time.
What?
He is
This
fairly
thing-
old. He is very
Okay.
very old. He's
Really?
not like deathbed old. He's like he's an elf
Was he
and he looks like he's in his late 50s. So
was
he's
he was
Ah,
he
I
at the
forgot he's
start
an
of the
elf.
pig wall?
He most likely
Yeah.
was around before
See
that,
the
yeah.
big wall. That was
Whoa.
dope,
Damn.
bro. What a life.
Oh, I
Got to
bet he
see the
knows
pig
so
wall.
much. What a wise man.
The pig wall in its prime, bro.
I know.
They say you can see the pig wall from space, bro.
Is that what they say?
I
They say
think
that
if it comes
Yeah.
down to it, we
Who
should
says that?
definitely
How do we
keep
get to
the
space?
Hey.
around.
they say.
It's
Presumably you fly.
Yeah.
I can't fly
Yeah.
that high, I'll tell you that.
You ever tried?
Yeah.
That's
We were
right.
trying harder.
Well, I'd say it's large
You
enough
know,
to be
I
seen
haven't.
by at least one person.
Why not?
Why not?
Oh.
Anyways,
What?
do you have any?
All
other
right,
I was
questions?
so
stretching.
we have nothing else to
Ah.
discuss. Oh, actually, should we at this masquerade, if it's still happening and he doesn't throw a hissy fit about his dungeon
he'll
being
throw-
Oh
broken?
wait, did
hit
we
the
ask
fit
her
before.
what she knows about the masquerade? or
Yeah,
no?
what's the vibe on the masquerade?
What do you know?
I
It-
I don't know much other than I'm working the door. So
Oh no, you're not.
You're
but
not.
Okay.
so
Well,
now I'm not.
Actually.
Wait, so how
From
is that
my-
supposed to work when you were supposed to be a Darl?
Well, I wasn't.
Hmm.
I don't think I was
That's right.
supposed to maybe live through this one, gang.
that might be true.
You think
kinda
he might have
know
been
things.
setting you up for death?
Doesn't feel like there were many options for me, and he kind of just waved off all my concerns with the plan.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
It
what a
sounds like the
dick.
ideal was you
Not
fuck
a
us
good
and then
boss.
die, so you
So
can't
what
tell
do you
anyone.
think?
about
Wait,
it.
I'm curious. Hypothetically, what do you think would happen if we brought her to the masquerade? She just
I mean,
I
she
mean,
has
we
an
are allowed.
invite.
Well, she would be
Now
mad.
you're
So
cooking.
From my
Fire.
vast knowledge of learning spells and wizardry, I'm pretty sure
Yeah, it
masquerade
is vast.
involves costumes. I've only been to
God,
none.
your knowledge is so vast, dude.
Wow.
Black and
So why
That's
See?
why
Did
they
anyone-
call
did
it
any-
mask raid. We have
Yeah,
to
isn't that
raid
cool?
boys.
like
What?
Gatorade, but not gators.
Gatorades? Are you serious?
Oh no.
Gators have AIDS?
Drink.
Man, they gotta
Bring
get
it.
the
Yeah,
they
gators
do.
checked.
Wait, is
Oh
that how
shit, I've heard of
Gatorades made?
catering. Yeah.
Dude, oh, you know what? They're putting chemicals in the water that are
Turn the
giving
freaking frogs
alligators
turning the friggin' frogs
cancer.
gay.
Ah shit, I knew it.
Um,
Okay, should we have
Wait, but
matching
no,
outfits, or should we all
hypothetically,
wear our own thing?
if
So
she
what's your
went
game
there,
plan
if
for
she
taking
showed
care of
up
there?
and what?
What do you? I'm asking what, like, you meaning take her like in a costume or take
No,
her?
no, no. Like, take her. She shows up, like, because she's supposed to work the door, right? But she's also supposed to be a Darl, apparently. So, like, if she
Won't he
shows
be,
up
like-
and works the door, then, like, what? I'm not saying we do that. I'm
Yeah,
just saying
okay.
hypothetically, if we did do that,
I
what
feel
do
like
we?
it would be like
Well,
that,
are you
or,
sure
like,
a
lose
Darl's
features and
supposed
then
to be
just
working the
take her
door
and kill
because it
her?
actually is
That's not
supposed
at
to be
all
a
what we're
plan to
saying.
hurt people?
That's wait,
No.
no.
You sure?
You're.
You... Anyways, what were you saying, Hunwut?
I was saying I feel like Cedric, for one, she hasn't shown back up, and two, he intended her to die. He would see her instantly, be like, "That's suspicious," and then take her and kill her. That's what I think would happen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know that's probably right.
Has
Well-
Okay, so we
has he
won't
tried to
take you
contact
to
you,
the
Sandra?
masquerade.
Has he tried to contact you at all?
she shakes her head.
Do I believe
But you
that?
would tell us so, right?
Make an insight check.
I would like to insight as well.
Sure.
Me too.
So-
too.
Sure.
All inside as well.
All right.
Everyone's
Fuck.
getting.
Spooky bone
Turns out-
sounds.
Everyone is suspicious of the prisoner they have.
I am not.
I'm suspicious.
Bruh.
with him no
Bruh.
doubt.
You fucking me.
I didn't roll in dice rolls, but trust me, I got a 7.
No way.
You guys' insight ain't looking too
You
good.
did get a 7.
No, I'll-
You all
Dude,
kind of believe her
I feel like
so far.
Deo should have taken or should have been a halfling.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'll look into it too.
How
I
many-
Why
know.
not?
how
Wait,
many
Why
boys
not?
is
rolling,
rolling?
dude.
He's not secure enough to ever go be a short character.
I'm not secure.
True.
I thought the whole point of your character was you're not secure about it. And that's why you turned into a bear.
No,
Yeah.
I just think it's a really funny dichotomy.
All right. Well, remind me again what place the party is being held.
And
What?
the
What?
town halls?
Oh, the masquerade?
Yeah, where is it
Yeah,
being
it's in the city center. It's supposed to be in the large building that the council meets in.
held?
Well, I want to get up early and make sure that both Ninetails and
Well,
Cedric
you're
go to
already
this
up,
masquerade.
and it's early.
after the sleep.
What
I would-
time is it right now?
Like 4,
Like
5?
4?
Four,
Yeah, I mean,
in the
it's
morning.
gonna be happening in the evening, so I'd like to keep an eye out. Do a
You,
stakeout.
you want to
make-
set up a little.
Why do you want to
watch?
keep one of your eyes out of your head?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
worried. I mean, the two people in cahoots
Yeah.
could
We
just
should
be
make-
setting us
well, I
up,
guess
but I
we
want to
could
make sure that they actually go. You could
For
kind of
watching
figure
people,
out
then
people.
now we should watch Irene too.
So
But
you're
if
just
we-
saying stake out their
Well,
houses?
but to
right?
be fair, if we're watching 2 of the 3,
Yeah.
then do we really need to watch the 3rd?
Well, 2 can go to the masquerade, and the 3rd might go be freaky.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Freaky.
Could be
fair.
the case.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah, we don't know
We
the
should-
extent of her influence yet.
Yeah, maybe she's the
well-
mastermind. Maybe Cedric is just a fucking bum.
Yeah.
if we
Yeah, I
murder,
don't.
then we have nothing to worry about.
Ninetales is the one I worry about the most.
He's got a weird aura to him. I will say that.
Huh?
So does Cedric, I guess.
She has an aura though.
No, I don't know. Ninetales is like a different like I think it helps that he just is the ball sack cat.
Yeah.
think,
Hey,
like,
true,
it
that-
really
there's a
just
certain,
adds
there's a
to
certain
it.
vibe to that. For sure.
Yeah.
Ninetales got that killing emotion, you know.
That what?
I don't know how you
That
can.
Do we
that
know
that
how
that
long they've all been
not
on the
killing
council?
emotion, like grumpy
for?
old man.
He is
A
definitely a
girl
grumpy old man.
probably has a general idea. You don't know off the top of your heads. You know that some have been around much longer than others, like Cedric and Adarl have been a part of the council for a very long time,
Right.
as has let's see,
Do
where's
the
my list?
townspeople even vote for these people, or they just said I'm the mayor?
They are voted in, yes.
People have been voting in Cedric for like
Yeah.
300 years.
Who the fuck is voting?
They don't
as
have-
far
they
as
don't have-
as
Is it
far
like
as
life
the
term?
it's not life term, no, but it is a very rare election. It doesn't happen very often.
They're definitely
um,
rigging
Like
those
once a
votes.
generation.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like I would vote
Yeah.
for Cedric.
That's
honestly.
wild. Once a generation.
Yeah, he's
But
so
anyways,
mean. Like, how the heck did he get voted in?
Cedric
Does he just know a
is
lot?
Very
forward
smart.
facing. He has a book smart kind of thing going on where he passes off his at least what his what we think is his magic
His
abilities
magic wand.
off as technology, which
Yeah,
makes him fairly
seems like-
popular.
More of
That's
like an eccentric genius than an asshole magic user.
An
Mhm,
Elon Musk
mhm.
type.
Oh god.
Oh man.
I want to see him go on a stage and just start awkwardly jumping.
Yes, dude.
Let's
It
go.
is so funny.
Shooting a cyber check.
So hilarious.
But yeah, he's not particularly he's well liked by the people that need to like him, I guess.
he's
But
making
otherwise,
nothing
Sandra
right.
kind of shifts and is there other stuff you need from me?
Guess not. To bed.
Hmm?
Said I guess not. You can go back to bed.
She nods and she says it's don't take it it's just early.
No, you're good. I'm
Alright.
trying to
One
get
more
to
thing.
sleep.
You said you were supposed to work the door, and that's all you knew about the masquerade? Nothing else?
I knew that it was supposed to be a dress-up party. I knew that there was this gal that was going to provide the food, but the drinks were going to be provided in-house. I
I'm
knew
not-
that we
I'm
had
not-
about
I'm not
200
eating
people
anything.
attending.
200 people.
Okay.
Do you
Yeah,
know what
they're
the
not all
guest list
council
is
members.
like or anything?
I know that it's
That
all the
show
council
could easily
members.
take out 200 people in a what's it called? A confined area. Look how
Um,
huge it is.
She kind of nods and she says, "Yeah, it's fairly large gathering, but I don't know the exact guest list. I know that the council members are all invited, and there's several other notable people from town. It's mostly artisans.
We'll see.
A few performers and guests that are not from Ovkar, but might be visiting, or like you guys, I would assume the people who survived the train crash.
Actually, that's one more thing. What do you know about us? Like before I started talking to you. What did you know about us? Like Cedric.
Kind of light up for a second, almost not malevolently or not like maliciously, but just you've just kind of landed on gossip. kind of look. And she folds her ankles in and sits cross-legged. And she says, "Oh, you guys were a hot topic for a minute there. It was
Love hot topic.
interesting." Cedric was looking back. I mean, hindsight 2020. He was super pissed off after he heard about the train crash. He passed it off as being kind of just upset that his creation had failed. But I guess now looking back, it's probably more so that it didn't reach its destination. But yeah, everyone was talking about you guys for a second. A lot of buzz around you, and she points to Sanbrynn. Because I mean,
Yeah,
you're
maybe.
fairly notable. We had gotten a few flyers for your performance at the Feo Dam a few years back.
Oh,
Yeah. So I mean,
Nice.
we know of you. We know of your music. We've heard some of the stories of people who've gone to my LA for concerts and stuff.
You're a big fan of hers?
I'm flattered. Flattered.
I don't.
Name
I
5 of her
personally.
songs.
No, I personally
Name all
haven't
of them.
listened to her music yet. But I mean, I apologize. I'm not. I haven't. Had
Oh,
much
so you're a
time
fake
to-
fan? Okay.
No, I just said that I heard a lot about her from other people who were excited she was in town.
Okay.
And then there was another one, a dancer that was with you guys that people were excited to see too.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me.
Oh. I think.
You can't tell.
Mm.
Well, on stage he turns blue, so
That's true. You turns
He has
blue.
quite the stage presence.
I do. I know. I'm sure you've heard lots about her beauty, but that's me. So.
Oh, sure.
And her height, but that's me. So.
Different strokes for different folks.
No
Oh,
thanks.
I don't
okay,
judge.
I'll tell you that.
anyone's-
Ask any of the
Alright.
fellas.
She kind of shakes her head. She says, I just know that there were a couple of notable people in the crash, and that it was impressive that you guys had made it through the desert to get here, and people were curious about you guys and whether you caused the crash. Obviously, there's always those conspiracy theorists that blame the victims first, and
Well, I mean,
some
was-
people thought it was a
I
terror
was-
attack, and
I
I
wouldn't
was
say
eating my
that.
dinner. I have no idea who
It's hard to
caused
say
the
that we
crash.
caused the crash. It's hard to say we didn't cause the crash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
she kind of
dude.
looks concerned and turns her head a little bit. She says, did you guys cause
Nah.
the crash?
I don't
Well,
think so.
No.
Me and Dale were in the dining
Cedric
car
did.
eating.
Sort of.
Yeah.
well, no.
I did say sort of.
We just happened to be, as the driver of the train was like being gassed, we happened to be distracting him.
Hmm.
So he kind of drove the
Hold
train
on.
off the tracks or whatever. But like that's God's plan.
That's
you know
the
what
driver's fault, you know.
Well,
that could have been
she-
anything that distracted
they
the
also
driver.
forgot to mention that one of the other passengers happened to unleash the biohazard in the train. And so we
Oh.
were trying
Yeah.
to secure.
Hey, that jogs my
The
memory. There was that
engineer.
guy too. The what's his face? The governor's son or whatever. The governess's son?
Amorous,
Amorous.
Amorous,
yeah, that
yeah.
guy. Whatever
Yeah,
happened to him?
certifiable moron. But
Actual fucking idiot.
She kind of
Right
looks
up there with
disappointed,
Agnes.
and she says, from the posters, he looked kind of cute."
oh, he's perfectly nice.
Oh yeah, he looked
Oh.
cute.
Well-meaning, well,
We
good
leave
looking.
them
He's
with-
just brain dead.
She looks a little crestfallen. She looks a little upset.
He's a very nice guy, just easily led along.
I mean, don't let us
He's
ruin it for you.
very
Oh.
spirited.
No, it's fine.
And also sometimes he does get
So
like
disappointed
possessed
now.
or whatever. So that's like
Yeah.
whatever.
Pretty
About as
important.
sharp as a butter knife.
It
But
could be
open-minded.
sometimes.
He was like doing things that was kind of like
Like you-
bad, and then
I feel like it's more
He
like
came-
as
we
sharp
talked
as
to
a spoon.
sharp as a
Is
spoon.
it
But
good? No,
I've
dude.
seen a sharp spoon.
That's fair.
Yeah, ever heard of a spork? It's a spoon and fork combined.
But then
that
that's
is
not a
damn
spoon.
true.
Okay, that's sharp though. Maybe
Ah,
it's
it's kinda
spiked.
sharp.
Have you
spikes
have
are
you
kinda
ever
spiky.
seen a shovel before?
Oh, yeah.
Those are
It's
pretty sharp.
piercing, not slashing. You know,
That's a spade.
Hmm.
that's kind of like a sharp spoon if you think about it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
dirt.
True.
I mean, anything could be a spoon if you just put a little divot in it.
Just spoon with it.
Anything can be a
It's-
spoon
If
without a
it's a
divot. I could
spoon.
use a stick as a spoon.
Yeah.
Because the stick's still gonna have a little bit of water
That's
on
just
it.
It's-
chopsticks.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're,
Spoons?
they're not
Or a
really good at
skewer.
Yeah, they're not really useful for soups though.
Skewer. I barely know her.
Not very efficient. No.
I'm very
Yeah.
open to the idea.
Amaris was on the train. Where is he right now? He's like
He's being hosted or whatever.
he like ran
He's like
off
guest
being
of
like
honor.
possessed or whatever. He's back evil now or whatever because something's taken up residence in his body.
Oh yeah, he's a little possessed at the moment.
I think it's his
Yeah.
grandfather, but
Yeah,
Oh, it was, yeah.
animatronics do get a little
Yeah.
possessed at night.
His supposed grandfather.
it's a whole
granddaddy.
thing.
What was
It's-
his
there's
the
a
grandpa's
lot.
name?
Um,
Something silly.
Jingles. Bojangles.
That's it.
Bojangles.
Bojangles.
Bojangles. Oh,
What a fucking name.
did you ever see a green dragonborn running around like a week ago? Or
Because that is also him.
'cause that was him. You saw that.
Well,
but
I don't know.
he had-
Okay.
He had a polymorph
That
on
was
him.
only a week ago. Sheesh.
She kind of tilts her head and she says, I don't recall a dragonborn. I haven't seen one of those guys in a long time, so.
You
What
must have
about a
missed him.
centaur? You see a centaur?
Have you seen a BS centaur? Angry as all hell.
Have you ever seen a
Uh,
centaur before?
I've seen a centaur when I was young, but I feel like I would know
Oh.
if I saw it again, and I haven't yet.
Not recently, not in connection to Cedric though.
Mm.
Not that I know of.
Not even when he like stomped through town looking for us all mad.
I mean, I heard about a centaur being in town, but I didn't see him. So
I thought I saw him walk straight to Cedric's house. Didn't I see that?
he could have.
You're not there all the time.
Perhaps.
She says I run errands and stuff. I'm not
Oh.
tied to the house, and
Do you run errands like when he tells you to, or do you just run errands like when you need to run errands? I guess.
if he requests that I go, I definitely go right away. But usually
Did he
it's on my
request
own
anything in like
schedule.
the past week?
Yeah, I mean, he typically. I mean, I would say he requests like once or twice every week, and this last week was about the same.
Does it seem like on a regular schedule at all or anything? Or
No, not particularly.
okay,
Just different things he needs every now and then.
What is your job for? What was your job for? Just like taking care of things.
Yeah, I was kind of
Jack of all
I
trades.
thought I was
Slave?
supposed to just be a secretary, but I feel like I do a little bit more than secretary work these
Yeah,
days. So
Most
Did he take
secretaries.
advantage of your werewolfness often?
yeah, he did actually. Not to do anything necessarily, but he liked that I was more nocturnal. So
not to
he
do
would send me
anything
out to do-
necessarily. What you had to turn Macy.
Well,
Is that
yeah.
a rare thing having to turn someone?
No, yeah, I haven't. I had never turned anyone before, and I certainly haven't since. So.
Wow,
That's good.
Jens.
What?
Well, that that
Hey,
wasn't. I mean, that was. I didn't
Hey,
go
like,
in with the
forgot about
intent.
that.
Yeah.
But that's like half fake or whatever, isn't he? Like sort of weird now.
He's got it healed a little bit, so it's not like it's actively spreading. It doesn't seem like he's actually infected to be a werewolf.
God, a wolf pig would have been so
I
sick.
know that would have been so
A
cool.
werepig.
Werepig.
Big
Man,
wolf.
they're big.
But it's
Big.
not like he turns into a pig. He still turns into a werewolf, but he's just a
That's
pig.
true.
Like,
Pig.
Yeah.
But
Pig
doesn't
wolf.
were mean man?
does it? I don't know.
I think it does.
Wrong werewolf then.
I guess I turned into a man.
The hog wolf.
Long
Hog wolf.
werewolf.
Hogwash.
Long werewolf. But Sandra kind of shrugs and she says that I was doing a lot of odd jobs and
Well, do you want to turn me into a werewolf?
she cocks her head and she says it's an extraordinarily painful process. I don't know that anyone really wants to be
Oh,
turned.
your, like
Oh,
bones break
no.
and everything.
He
Not
asked if
me.
you wanted to turn him.
Yeah, did you?
It's an interesting approach.
I did not have the intent
Right.
to turn you now.
think that was
I
a
feel
lot.
like you did though.
Why would you bite them?
Yeah.
Just like use your claws.
It would that would be so inconvenient for you.
Did he
I
taste
was
good?
using my
Oh.
claws and he tasted incredible, which is really the kind of scariest part.
Yeah,
is a
Oh,
big.
he was
like,
He
They do,
he was
in
I
the
thought I
purest
was
form of
being
bacon.
bad for so long. Thank you.
And she kind of flushes red with embarrassment as she admits that yes, Jens was delicious. He was a delectable little morsel.
Piggy.
Well, you can't eat me anymore. How does
She
that feel?
nods and she says that's all right. I don't have the desire to, and I'm not a
The bite
literal
of the forbidden
monster.
fruit.
All right.
Hog wolf.
Okay, I've got nothing else to ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time to sleep, I guess.
All right, get you on the flip, Xander.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'll be
she
sure to wake up
nods.
early.
Um,
I'll go watch Ninetales.
I will wake up at exactly the moment a long rest is passed.
So
Yeah.
from there, it'd probably be 8 hours from about 4 in the morning. So that would put us at what?
Noon?
Noon? Yeah.
Noon?
You guys wake up naturally around noon. Deo and Guntentog obviously much earlier. You guys are able to get your full long rest in before 6 a.m.
Oh.
So
Very nice.
you can wake up at 6, or you
Take a
can
longer
continue
rest.
to sleep
So
in.
wait, we can add that. We took a long rest.
Yes, you guys have taken a
Okay.
long rest.
Wait.
Thank
change
God.
details. When I get up, I'm gonna
Confirm.
use
Okay.
my fuck, I forgot what it's called.
I've rested
Okay.
long style.
Now we need to talk about our plan for the masquerade.
Honestly, nah.
Hold
No?
on.
Okay, my bad.
Wait,
Should
wait,
we all,
wait,
I
wait.
do agree we'd have to make a plan.
Nah.
Yeah, huh?
Nah.
That's send it.
Yeah, huh?
I thought you were going to go spy on Ninetales.
I was, but I could still have a plan
Let's
to
get the
join
fuck
you guys
outta here,
later.
huh? We're all asleep. You
Presumably
can't
we
plan
have
with
to attend the masquerade at some point too.
What
Yeah,
time's
we
the
do.
masquerade?
It's at 7 in the evening.
Did we get masks?
You have not gotten masks yet.
I'll go see. We can go see like the tailor and
Do
my
we
pop.
have to have a mask to get in?
It's a masquerade.
It's a masquerade.
Oh,
Honestly, we
but I
probably
want
also
people-
want
no.
masks.
You
I
want to
want
give
people
away?
to see exactly who is getting kidnapped and killed, which is probably going to be us.
I hope not.
You really
Yeah.
think we're gonna get kidnapped and killed? I think we're gonna get accused.
I think we're going to get at least fucked with.
Oh, yeah,
for
something can
sure.
happen.
But I'm not going to that masquerade if Ninetales or Cedric, if one of them doesn't attend.
I agree. Actually, that means
Yeah.
That's
something.
fair.
I mean, yeah, if
But
they
what
don't
I'm worried
go,
about
then
is if
like
we don't
there's no
go,
reason for us to.
I think
go.
if we don't go, we'll be accused of something because then we're missing when everyone else is there. And they
Accused of what,
That's true.
though?
whatever fucking crazy shit they cook up,
Like of committing a crime?
probably.
And then
We
when we
just-
get sent to jail and then we just break out?
But that might just kill us.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
All right.
shit.
Well, anyway, well, this is morning now, right? Or afternoon?
yeah,
it's
you guys are.
afternoon.
Yeah, it would be noon if you're waiting around for them to wake up.
All
Or you
right.
can go
Well,
without talking.
let's go visit the tailors, or I guess I can visit the tailor early. Nah, let's
We
all go
do.
together.
We're all gonna have to go to the tailor.
Well, let's head there and we can.
Well, let's
Walk and
discuss
talk?
the plan here where it's
Okay,
safe.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna try to. Yeah, go for it.
split up. We all go to the tailors together. I break off and keep an eye on Ninetales' house. Someone should keep on Cedric's, and if they both leave their area and head straight to the
I think
council.
we also want someone to do Irene's.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
it
we have a
sounds like
third
groups
for-
of 2, like 3 groups of 2, maybe.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yeah.
yeah, that sounds fine.
I'll go to
And what-
Ninetales again.
Oh, you don't want to go to Cedric's?
Nah, there's something about Ninetales.
He's
I don't like him.
got his sack skin.
I kind of want to. I want to pet his belly one day.
Got him.
Oh, but
That's
that's
what I wanna
another
do.
thing. I don't want to get recognized, so I should have thought that. I'll watch.
The only one you're
I
not
can't
gonna.
watch-
I'll be honest, you're probably gonna be recognized by all 3 of them.
mm,
All
Irene
3 of them
might
probably
know
know
us.
what you look like.
Irene, obviously the least chance since the other
Yeah.
2 have literally seen you.
Yeah.
Irene probably
I
knows
mean,
what
if
we
we
look
all
like
are
and
equally,
people-
if we're all equally able to be spotted, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll stick to Ninetales.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna stay away from Ninecock because I just don't like him.
9 cocks.
I will say, I don't know Dale and Guntentog going after Ninetales being the best idea.
I agree.
Why not?
Come on.
You guys were chased out of his house by his guards last night?
Yeah. All right.
I have invisibility. If I ever get caught, I'll just cast it.
I'm
So
just thinking
true.
if we're trying to keep a low profile, you two are probably not the ones we want to send in the first place.
I know, but either way, like if we get caught, like it's either by Cedric or Ninetales.
Yeah, I think we should.
Well, we're only doing a
Hunwut on
stakeout. It's
Cedric.
not. We're
He has
just gonna
the lowest
like.
profile. In fact, he has half the profile of a normal person.
Half the rights as well.
Oh,
We're just gonna split up. Each watch a corner of the house so we can get all 4 sides of it, and then when
No, we can't do that
why not?
Because there's
because
3 people.
There's 2 going to each house.
Yeah, so 1 on the northeast corner, and then 1 on the southwest corner.
Okay.
So you get
Okay,
the sidewall, and then he gets sidewall. That's 4 corners, no?
that's not 4
It's,
corners,
if
but
his
okay.
property is for like 4
Oh,
walls.
yeah, you
like, it's a
you think
square.
it? Is it not?
I
Well,
don't
you
know.
just said 2 corners and then said, then that gets all 4 corners. It's 2
Yeah,
corners.
yeah. I watched 2 corners. You watched 2 corners, or
Huh?
you're on the
Huh?
corner watching 2 sides of the wall. There you go.
Oh, okay. That does get
Okay.
all 4 walls.
Yeah.
There we go.
If
That's what
it's
I
a
mean.
4-walled house.
Yeah, if it's not, we'll have to figure something else out.
What if it's like an
But that's the
octagon?
idea.
Just watch the entrances. That's really all we have to do.
That's
Yeah.
you.
All right. That's fine by me. Do any of you guys? Is there more than one person that has like message?
I have message. I can send messages.
Yeah,
And
Serge.
Dale
I mean,
has
Sanbrynn
something
and Dale.
similar. Yeah.
It's only like 30 feet though.
That's better than nothing, though.
Oh.
The only thing.
Oh, 40 feet.
How big are their lots?
Oh, well, that's good.
they're fairly large. You would say about 2 acres.
Oh,
That's
Acre
a lot
and
to
feet.
watch.
That's a lot. Oh my gosh.
They're big boys.
where are you? So who's going to the other houses?
I'll go to either one.
My learned message is 120 feet.
Ditto.
So, okay. You see, I did my cantrips, but they actually worked out this time.
Look at you.
Anyway,
I'll go to either Irene or Cedric then, since those 2 seem to want to go to Ninetales.
yeah, and we can just wear our disguises anyway. So
What disguises?
masquerades.
What's the
You
big
know,
get? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that might be even more suspicious, though. People.
We
Well,
could
maybe
get
not.
well,
2
I
masks
mean,
each,
it
and then
depend-
pop on a different one than what we were earlier.
Okay, yeah.
yeah. You know what? That might be just too much work. We should just let's go to the tailor, get our stuff, come back, put it away. Then when we see either one of the
I don't
3
think we
go
have to
into the
come
party, we
back.
can just. I guess so. Masks are pretty easy to conceal.
Okay, well,
Get our
so
maps.
the plan
Okay.
is to split up who's going where.
Well, me and Dale already called Ninetales. We hate
I'll
that
go
old name.
wherever.
Unless
But-
you guys.
Who were the 2
I-
that like Cedric ran into and like did magic on or whatever?
Hunwut and Jens.
Yerp.
Oh yeah.
I will be going to Irene.
I'll go to Irene.
Yeah, just have them.
Okay,
Yeah, them 2
Sanbrynn,
go.
it looks like it's you and me going to Cedric's.
Looks like it.
right.
Ooh.
Sweet. Let's head to the tailor.
All right, you guys making your way through the town. It's midday, so it's fairly busy. You are able to pick your way through the alleys and other little artisan shops, and you pass by Pauline's gallery and then take a little quick turn to the tailor's shop. It is fairly busy. You see 3 or 4 patrons standing waiting at the check-in desk, and you see a couple more perusing what looks like hats and really ornately decorated accessories outside the shop.
That looks nice. Nice
We're in
little
the
tailor.
tailors right now.
Mhm.
Where's Taylor?
Who?
Bring out Miss Swift.
All right. Well, hello. Hello. Or we still outside?
What's up, big man? You remember me?
The bell rings on the inside of the door as you guys push into the tailor's place, and the tailor peers out from behind his line of 3 or 4 patrons, and he says, "Yes, I'll be with you in a moment."
Thank you, Taylor.
He kind of finishes up what he's working with and exchanges some coin with the woman in front of you, and eventually gets to you guys. What can I do for you all?
We
Have you heard of
hear
the
you're
party?
the guy for masquerades.
You see a look of weariness cross his face, and he says,
He's probably gonna ask so much.
"You're not the first one to ask. I am very overbooked. If
Oh.
Name your price.
Yeah, we'll pay extra.
make a persuasion check with advantage for me.
Ooh,
No, you
I
got
like that.
Come on, bro. Don't you remember we're chill like that? Or at least me, though. We're
All
tight.
right.
Does he
We're tight.
remember
Wait.
you guys? He might not remember.
He's got to, bro.
He doesn't
He
have a
had to
ton
hide
of
it from the law.
recognition.
All right.
22.
22. He
Alright,
kind
perfect.
of resigns himself and straightens his little glasses on his nose. 50 gold
50
For all
gold?
of us?
for all of you.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
All
for
right,
all
here
of us.
let's talk about that real quick. You think we can get that number down a little bit?
Dang, you know what?
He rubs the back of his neck and looks at the rest of the patrons in the shop, and he says, I really
real
don't think I
ones?
could do it for any less. I have so many patrons.
40.
Look, so there's 6 of us. How can we divide that?
How
Let's go
about 30?
36. Six
Oh.
gold each. How about that? Or 30. Or 24.
Or even
Or like,
He kind of initially looks tired, but maybe willing to hear you out. But as you keep getting lower, he kind of
you could
furrows
do.
his
No, no,
brow.
no, no, he
How's
was
40? How's
joking.
40?
We could do 40.
We're good at 36. We're good at 36.
42. 42. How's 42?
36.
He says
Oh,
42,
36
and then as Ookiyo
Why are you going
opens his-
up?
Why did you go up, bro?
Because you were going
36
down! He was
He
I
was
was-
fine with 36. We could have just
he
left
was hesitant with 36.
The moment
You
you
said
I could've convinced
36,
him
and
off
then
the
you
table.
said...
I said he was
I was
joking.
just joking
I
with the
I said I
man.
was joking.
Bro, he's busy. You don't
Holy
got time for all that.
I
He
was
kind
trying
of
to
rubs,
save him.
he rubs his eyes tiredly, and he says, "I can maybe do it for 42."
Here, how about this? 36, and we'll take you out to a nice dinner.
Just agree to 42,
gosh,
bro.
just go
It's one more
42.
goal.
Oh my god, bro.
He grimaces
understand
and
haggling?
he says, "I don't have time to go out to dinner."
Fuck it, whatever.
We already
going to
haggled
the
it down to
party?
8. You guys are just trying to lose the deal.
You guys don't know the fucking art of the deal. You never read the damn book.
You went down
I-
to 24!
Bro, I literally wrote the book, dog. You're just clueless.
I literally got us down 8 gold. You're welcome.
I got
What?
it down.
I got
You're
it down
about to
8
get
gold.
it.
I said
you?
42. He accepted my offer.
You
whatever.
guys were gonna accept 50 either way, bro. I'm the one
Yeah,
that
I
can
was
be
not.
We were
I was
gonna
not
haggle.
gonna
Dead
accept
ass.
50, but
Haggling was gonna happen either way.
You say what
Are
you
we
want.
arguing it with each other
Yes,
inside this man store?
all of the patrons have kind of stopped to watch this drama unfold. And the tailor has stopped listening after taking your gold and has rushed
That's fine,
back
it's not
to
his business.
the back room. And he says, "You can pick him up end of day.
Yeah, make him gas, though. You know what I mean?
I'll
Alright.
try
End
my
of
best."
Does he have a tip jar
Preferably before 7.
or something?
And we
Yeah,
tip
before-
him before
I
they
assume he
fucking go.
knows,
Yeah, he won't-
right? Because otherwise,
Yes, he very clearly knows this
You don't have
order
to
and has
tip him.
received
We're
several.
already overpaying like crazy.
I don't think we are.
For a
I think
mass,
we are.
7
For a
gold
single
for a
mass, 7 gold? That's
Totally we are.
crazy.
He said, honestly, I've got a lot of people. If you want me to fit you in, pay out the ass.
I mean, we could have just gone somewhere else.
We could have, but
Could
I
have
trust
we?
this guy. I like this guy.
we're not broke bitches, bro. That cost us like
We will
Barely
be with
anything.
spending money like that.
Why didn't you just
It's
go
not
somewhere
about
else then?
being
Why'd you
broke, bro.
ask for like 24?
What?
I didn't ask for 24. I said he was joking. Let's stay at 36.
Yeah, and then you guys started throwing out 42.
he wasn't going to agree to that, you goon.
He was, bro.
He was
He was
hesitant
thinking
at
about it.
36, and then you said
I-
24.
Let's get
Yes,
out of the
because I was
shop.
joking with the man.
All right.
He
God
doesn't have
damn,
time
you
to
got
joke.
you got a
You
better
have to get- if
relation
he
when
already
you're in the
bids
middle
Several of the
view.
patrons slowly put down like the hats and scarves they were looking at and like hurriedly exit
Get
the,
the fuck out of here,
the
bro.
tailor.
Yeah, we can continue this
Wait, no,
argument
no,
outside.
The
Still.
tailor pops back into the room
back,
and he says, "Stop, stop scaring off my customers."
All
You
right,
heard
we're
me saying-
leaving. We're
You heard me
leaving.
saying come back though, right? I was trying to get him back in here for you.
He
I was saying
he
come back,
grimaces
come back.
and he says, "Just I'll have it to you before 5."
Love you.
so
Thank
much.
you.
I'll
I'm
leave
gonna leave
now.
him 2 gold as a tip.
Yeah,
Sure.
let's get out of
He-
here.
Kind of, yeah. You see him hurriedly cutting fabric and what appears to be sewing beads onto a embroidery thread and starting to create these little intricate beaded patterns. And it is your guys' order that he's working on. You can see several mask forms, just like kind of these thick, not cardstock, but like a thick
Are they gonna fit us?
Can I have
Paper.
mine in pink?
the what?
Can I have mine in pink? I told the tailor as we're like leaving.
He waves and he says, "I was already working on it." You got
Thanks.
you kind of obvious with the pink vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was already working
Um,
on it. Fucking big game. How many patrons he has to already be working on it?
Well, I
You
thought
guys
yeah,
paid him
were
42
salary
gold
I
for
know.
six
order.
masks.
I know. The tailor better match my outfit,
did-
dude.
you
I
did-
want to go. I don't want to go with the hot pink with.
He seems to be taking his time on selecting which colors. He is in like jam mode where he's manufacturing these things. But the mask forms seem fairly generic. They seem like they would fit just about anybody with the right fitted ribbon tied around it.
Okay. Yeah, color coordination is so
Okay.
important.
So
I'm
true.
just
Um,
thinking like my face is very different than like most
Yes,
people's
yeah,
faces.
exactly. Some of them, you do see some of them are much larger than others, and you assume that they have much like bigger gaps for the nose. He seems to have selected them based on the size of your nose.
Nice.
Oh, I don't have
Gotcha.
a nose.
Yeah, but you got
You
a
have a
little beak, so you got a
Yeah, I
little
got a
tiny
beak.
gap
Okay.
for it to rest on top of your beak. But yeah, there are definitely alterations being made to these masks as well as he's working, but he's behind a little half wall and you can't really see exactly what he's working on, but you can see that he's got like a sequiny black fabric in his hands right now.
All right.
But
Hey.
he continues to work.
I guess it's time to go check out the
Guess it's time to split up.
people of
Split up,
interest.
gang.
Okay, so remind me of the groups again.
Me and
Ookiyo
Dale.
and I are going to Cedric's house. Dale and Guntentog are going to Nine Lives'
Nine
house.
Tails.
And where are you two going? Where are Jens and
Irene.
Come on, Irene.
Irene? Right.
Okay,
Right.
got it. Dream teams. The only thing I'll say is that you guys don't know exactly which house is Irene's. You know that she lives in the same wealthy area as Cedric and Nine Lives do, but you don't know which one. So just a heads up. Otherwise, where are you guys posting up? What's the plan?
I am going to use my disguise kit to not be bright fucking pink and out in the open.
Sure.
And hopefully not look too much like myself.
Mm-hmm. Make
I
a
can-
performance
Oh.
check. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is for the disguise kit. It might be stealth.
Usually if you're
Doesn't really
using
say.
a kit, like a supply kit or something, it's usually if you have proficiency, you add your proficiency bonus.
Got it.
Yep.
Which I believe you do. So
Proficiency to what though?
in
With
your-
I
the
think it's just
items.
a
With the
regular
performance tools.
ability.
or disguise kit.
So what kind of check do you
Oh.
want me to do?
Just go ahead. Let's see. Are you trying to actively? Let's do stealth.
Now, if I'm adding my proficiency bonus to that, do I do that on top of the already proficiency in stealth that I have? Or
Mm,
probably
so
not,
it
right?
must be. It must just be a disguise kit check then, with just the proficiency added. 'Cause I don't know how that
Mm,
works. Hang on, let me check.
I'll just do a
Boop.
stealth check. Yeah, I think I'll stick with just a stealth check.
That works. Yeah, you pretty easily turn yourself into kind of a light fawnish color. It instead of the more cool toned gray, you're now a more brown toned gray with dark brown spots, more ocelotish than snow leopard. And you
Sick.
make your spots bigger and they kind of blur together. So that way
Yeah.
you have fewer markings, a lot less easy to identify. And then you just slick back your hair as tight as it'll go to your skull and color it like the deep brown as the rest of it. And it
Nice.
works pretty well. Only thing that doesn't change is obviously your eye color, but that's
Obviously.
fairly standard amongst tabaxis, so not the end of the world.
Oh shit, did I delete it?
Really what?
When I made my Sanbrynn and like Hero Forge, I made a bunch of prototypes when I was still like trying to figure out like during the character building stage,
Mhm.
and I think I might have deleted some of those prototypes, but I think I actually made one of that color scheme.
Oh yeah. I
Oh,
think I remember that.
that's cool.
But yeah, you're pretty well disguised, and you're posting up. You guys are posting up at Cedric's place.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Where at again? Sorry, I might have talked over you.
How busy is it
opposite-ish
around his
corners?
place?
It seems decently busy at this time of day. Mainly in this part of town, it is wealthier individuals taking like lunchtime or late lunch or early afternoon strolls or walking their pets or you see several just like street vendors that are not quite going into the wealthy district but are or wealthy neighborhood but are staying kind of to the outskirts where people stop and buy something from them.
But his house is
Any
more within the wealthy district, though, right?
Yes. It's
So,
pretty
like,
far in there.
Are there any,
how
There's just a
busy
few
it is
people.
around his place?
Just maybe a couple walking and then a few people here and there walking their dogs. So maybe 5 or 6 people out and about. Obviously, there's the guards that are posted at each of the more wealthy homes. But they're few and far between, hard to see from this distance.
Are there any like cafes or bars with a clear view of his house?
There is not. It seems to be fairly, as far as kind of these towns go, it's decently suburban, where there's very little
Gotcha.
like active commerce or like it's very NIMBY. It's like don't have any programs that could draw in the regular folk
Yeah.
or any draws for entertainment or anything like that. And so it's fairly quiet back here, and there's very few places to kind of hide when it's out in the open like this, the daylight.
Damn.
Like, if I were to get behind his house, right? What's like behind his house?
Behind his house, pretty closely, is the wall of the city.
So, like, nobody's on that side, right?
Not that you can see. Not that there's no like sidewalk or anything. There's no paved area. It's fairly woody, just like the open lot on that backside where the landscaping from Cedric's backyard stops.
And what's his roof like? Like, if I were to able to get on his roof,
He
stand
has a
out.
fairly colonial style home. It is like one big box with a really tall, like it's most likely 3 stories. It's got kind of a sloped roof. You couldn't necessarily reach it from the ground, but you could potentially fly up to it. There's just not a whole lot of flat spaces to rest, if that's what you're looking for.
Oh, I'm also just thinking I'll probably stand out a lot if I'm up there.
Mm-hmm. It's one of the taller buildings in this street, next to 9 Lives.
Is there like a tree I can hide in?
Almost certainly. There's lots of big trees towards the backside of the property. If you guys want to do that, you can.
Sanbrynn?
I didn't see any shops. I was hoping to just kind of post up and like play music or something and look inconspicuous, but there's nothing like that, so I don't really know.
I'm gonna try to get up in a tree then.
Wait, are you trying to be stealthy about it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make me a stealth check and a nature check to get a good tree.
I'll check in a nature check.
Meanwhile, Deo and Guntentog, think about what you're doing or what your game plan is. So we'll
Yes,
hop
well,
over to you in a
right.
second.
Okay.
We definitely can't get seen by the guards.
12 for which one?
That's for stealth.
Okay.
Okay, I guess
don't
I'll
wanna-
go generally
make
the
sure.
opposite, like to the opposite corner of the house from where Ookiyo is hiding.
Okay. Ookiyo, you try to be as silent as you were the night before, kind of relishing in that feeling of calm, cool collectedness, knowing that nobody could see or detect you. And you kind of daydream for a minute, or you lose a little bit of focus as you're walking and step on a rather large fallen branch. And you see a mother and her child walking by on the street, and you see the child lock eyes with you.
Uh-oh.
The
Angry, scary
child?
child.
Yeah, it's like a small tiefling child, just maybe 4 years old. She's holding her mom's hand and walking kind of falteringly along with her.
Can I just
What's worse
wave?
than a rapist? A child.
She takes her other hand out of her mouth and gives a big toothless grin and gives a little wave with her chubby little fingers.
Okay.
And then she starts tugging on her mom's skirt.
Oh gosh.
I'll give
no.
you a chance to hide, so you can go ahead and take the, what is it?
Hide action.
Yeah, what does that involve? Is that just a check? I feel
Usually
like it's-
that's. I think it's just another stealth check. I don't recall.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a stealth check.
Okay. Oh god. 19. Okay, that's a little better.
Nice.
This time you kind of dive into the underbrush, staying low to the ground and using the brambles that kind of tear at your feathers a little bit and make it a little uncomfortable. But the kid, as soon as she gets her mom's attention, the mom kind of stoops down to her level and looks into the underbrush, looking directly at where you were. And the baby kind of looks around, frustrated that she can't find you. And begins to kind of wail as her mom grabs her hand and starts dragging her along for the rest of their walk.
Oh, no.
Man, this child crazy. Get over here.
But you've successfully evaded the baby.
Oh man.
Um,
I feel a little bad now.
Successfully evaded the baby.
Sanbrynn, if you're trying to kind of stay nonchalant, are you staying on the street? Because Ookiyo is kind of like back left corner. So you would be kind of on the corner that's right next to the sidewalk.
Yep,
if you wanted to
that's
stay
the
there.
plan,
Okay.
more or less.
Are you trying to blend in more so than hide? Okay, go ahead and make me a stealth check. But I'll keep in mind that you're not trying to necessarily hide. You're just trying to
So
look natural.
nonchalant.
Ooh.
Oh, casual, like.
Did you mean to put your mic closer?
All right. With this, you do a pretty good job of blending in. You kind of lean up against the fence and you take out that spliff that you had started and relight it and begin to finish it off. A few passersby kind of turn their noses up at the smell, but some others don't seem perturbed by it. And they kind of pay you no mind. You're able to keep a good eye out. Let's hop over to
Sure, if you don't even know
Deo
that
and
Cedric's in his house.
Guntentog.
All right, so we're at the house, right? Or we're close to it.
Yeah, you're very close to 9 lives. I just want to give you a chance to tell me how you go about it.
All right, Dale. More than likely, they have morning and night guards, so let's hope we don't get recognized.
We'll just walk past first, do a little perception check, see where we can like hide out, and then just go.
Yep, sounds great.
Okay, so you're doing first just like a little pass by, trying to find.
Yeah, just circle his house to see how big it is.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me. Both of you guys, as you guys are kind of giving a general once over.
21.
All right, just a second. Jesus, I can't type. Whoa.
Oh.
Not
Guntentog,
good.
you are easily distracted, and you see for a moment down the street, Ookiyo duck into the bushes. And you kind of think to point and laugh for a moment, but then remember your your mission and turn back to Deo, who is locked in on the house. It is large. It is 3 stories, just like Cedric's home. You do see the day guard standing by the front door, as well as you watch a guard pass by one of the upper stair windows. It seems to be on a routine. Every 2 minutes or so, that same guard passes by.
Okay.
Okay. And is it like a square house or is it the lot all
It's
funky?
a pretty long rectangle going left to right.
Hmm.
Okay.
On the sides, are there any entrances on the sides? Or
Yeah,
is it
is there
just
a
like
back door
the
and a front door?
There
back
is a side door for sure. It seems to be just some steep concrete steps or steep stone steps leading to what looks like dumpsters or trash cans at the base. The kitchen staff might be dumping their trash for the day before they take it out to another area for disposal.
Okay.
Okay.
And is there a back door?
Back door, as you guys kind of turn around the back, there are 2 back doors. There is one that is that leads out onto a very fancy deck with a inlaid fire pit, and then there's another door that leads to a similar area with just a few trash bins located for easy, convenient trash disposal before taking the larger bags out to wherever.
Okay. Is there a way to see the front door and the side door at the same time?
Or the back
You can see the
doors?
front door and the side door at the same time, but you cannot see the back door and the side doors at the same time. They're a little bit
Even if
further
we're
forward.
even
So
if we
there's
were
like
split up?
I mean, you guys could split up and somebody could
Yeah,
watch
that's
the
what I'm
back doors
saying.
and then somebody could watch. Yes, yeah, you could do it with 2 people.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's the
let's
plan.
just do that. I'll take the front door since I can
Okay,
go
I'll take the
invisible.
side. Oh, you
Okay.
can? Cool. And is there any surrounding areas that looks like a nice spot for me to, you know, kill and not look hella suspicious? Pull out
I'd
my
say with
spell
your
book.
perception check, it's hard to tell, but I can let you make a stealth check if you're trying to hide in the manicured rose bushes and stuff on the corner of Cedric's lot.
Shoot. Well, I guess I'll do stealth then. Try and hide as well. Which is +2. 15.
Yeah, you feel like you're pretty well hidden despite not knowing kind of where to hide at first. You tuck yourself into the pointy little rose bushes, knowing full well that people would be unlikely to look for you here. And yeah, you kind of make yourself comfortable. Deo, are you trying to hide or are you trying to do something similar to Sanbrynn where you're just blending in?
I think I'll try to hide.
Okay, go ahead and make me a stealth check then.
Oh my god, I'm rolling good now.
Nice. You got
That's
them all out
cool.
last session. Yeah, you are able to this time, instead of going straight up to the door like you did with your previous attempt at Nine Lives' house, you remember on your way up to the front door that there were several like topiary carved bushes in various shapes. Some of them are just abstracted and geometric. Others are swans or some other decorative thing. And you find one that's approximately your shape and size, and you tuck yourself behind that near perfectly, and it's in between a set of like really tall feathery grasses that obscure your shape from the street. So you're pretty well tucked in there.
Nice.
Fuck.
Now we'll hop over to Jens and Hunwut.
Nice.
How
Little
are
pissed.
you determining which house is Irene's?
I don't know.
Come on,
Like
Irene.
ask probably like on the street. You
Okay.
know which one is Irene's place?
The word on the
Counselor?
street.
You see
Yeah.
a couple of women walking with little parasols towards you at the end of the wealthy district.
I'm gonna go up talk to them.
You go up to talk to them, and for a moment, they don't see you. And they
Okay,
look
let's not-
around a little
I'm not
confusedly,
that
and then
short.
they glance down and they tilt their parasols forward. Oh,
Oops,
sorry, didn't see you there.
Uh-huh. Hey. So crazy. That's so crazy. Do you know which house is Irene's, the counselor?
They kind of exchange a glance, and one of them says something. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception?
Yeah. She's
I
got a
do
little
that too.
fan out, and she's kind of holding it over her mouth. Yeah, if you want to, you can try to perceive it as well.
Meh.
You just hear a very faint, like, what does he want with Irene?
Damn.
I would like to
Jens,
talk
you don't
to
hear
the
anything.
counselor.
The girl with the fan kind of rolls her eyes a little bit, and she closes the fan. Well, why don't you know where she lives if you want to talk to her so bad?
Because I haven't talked to her
Whoa.
before.
Ugh. Okay. Well, she's in the purple house, like 2 doors down.
Thank you.
I
The
roll
girls
insight
kind
on
of
that.
giggle. You're rolling insight?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
$15.
They're being honest, but they're just being real bitchy about it. They're just not very likable. You just get the sense that they're not happy to help, and they certainly don't want you to succeed.
Damn, brutal.
All right.
But they're a little like curious in the way that mean girls are curious, and they kind of like ask you like, what do you do with your hair? Like to get it to look like that kind of way. But they mean it derogatorily.
Right.
Like, I love what you're doing with your
derogatory?
hair. It looks so different.
Ooh.
They're just a little snobby. They're just a little they're willing to kind of let this play out and watch it go down.
All right.
Okay. Good luck.
Yeah,
And they kind of
thanks.
push past you and continue their walk.
Well, I guess I'll go towards in the general direction. The purple. They said a purple house. Do I see that?
Yeah, you see like a light lavender house, much smaller than the majority of them. It's only 1 story, and it's still a large house, but it doesn't rival the Cedric or 9 Lives' homes in size. So it's fairly easy to spot. It's 2 doors down, as she said, on the left side of the road, and it is in a far more native-looking front lawn. All the other houses have very manufactured and pretty clean-cut front lawns, and hers is left a little less. It's a little more unkempt. It's a little more natural-looking and wild. Still definitely curated, but not to the extent of a mowed lawn or topiaries. And it, I guess, notably, this one does not have a gate.
Okay.
Where are you guys posting up? Are you trying to look natural, or are you scoping it out? What's the vibe?
First, I want
Oh,
to turn
yeah.
around and make sure those girls are not watching us. To make, but
Good idea.
Sure. Make a perception check, both of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Let's go.
You catch them looking back, and they immediately, as you meet their gaze, kind of turn back and put their parasols back over their backs and pretend like they were still walking.
I'm going to stand there and stare at them until they're gone.
One of the girls tries to sneak one more shy glance and then realizes you're still watching and kind of picks up the pace a little bit. They hurry off.
Okay.
I waved
Now
up
that there's not
goodbye.
someone who I told I'm going to go talk to Irene around, I'm going to look for a good place to like chill with a view of the front door.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
All right.
If you guys are looking for a optimal
For
spot,
what?
since you don't have experience in this place.
Investigation.
Wait. What are you looking for, though?
A spot where I have a good view of the front door, but it's not me just standing in the middle of the road staring at a house.
Oh.
Yeah, you're able to find a few corners that could potentially be helpful. There's one area that is, again, it's not fenced, so it's kind of just a raised garden with a couple of beds that you could potentially squeeze down in between and be less noticed. There's also what appears to be a really large willow tree in the other corner of the property with a tire swing or a rope swing hanging down from one of the large branches.
But it's on Irene's property?
It is on Irene's property, but it's just barely. If there was a fence there, you don't know whether it would be in front of or behind. It's on
And
the
it's
fence.
like in a neighborhood. It's not. There's no shops around or anything.
Yeah, there's no stores from what you can tell.
Thoughts, Jens?
Yeah, I forgot what we were doing here for a minute. Shit. I really have no idea.
Okay.
What's the back of the house looking like?
the back of
You
the house,
guys would
can't
have
really
to,
see out the
yeah,
front
you
door.
would have to get way back there in order to see it.
I guess I'll go like you said. The tree's like barely on the property. I guess I'll go like
Yeah.
tree and just straight chilling in the afternoon light.
Okay.
Have we talked to
Are you
Irene?
scrambling up into the tree, or are you just like?
No, I want to look like I'm just like hanging out, like I'm just enjoying the day.
Okay. Make a stealth check for me, but again, like with Sanbrynn, I'll keep in mind that you're not trying to necessarily hide so much as blend in.
What do we know about Irene again? Hunwut?
Not much.
She's bad and she does currency.
She is the Secretary of Currency, and that's about all you know. You have not met her yet.
Do you want to just talk to her?
Nope,
Why not?
15?
because she's directly involved with Cedric and Ninetales, and we'll know.
Yeah, but like,
And our job
she gonna
here, the
do?
reason we're here is to watch her to make sure she goes to the masquerade.
She doesn't even have like a fence.
Yeah. I don't really get the relevance of that.
The
She
relevance
doesn't
is
even
like,
have a fence. Oh, so she can't be dangerous. What are you talking?
yeah, exactly. She
Mm.
probably doesn't have any guards.
I'm not worried about the guards, bro.
Oh,
Guards are fucking idiots. I'm worried about the person who clearly is evil.
yeah, that's true. Mm,
Who we're here to watch, not talk to.
yeah, it's a good idea.
It is.
I guess you could just hide in a tree, and I could like go in an alley and put on the invisibility
I'm
cloak.
sitting at the base of the tree right now, chilling, blending in. I'm really keen on the stealth. You do what you got to do.
Yeah. Can I just go in an alley and put on that invisibility cloak?
Might as well. Then you could do anything.
Yeah,
Dude, it's around the
there's
back.
not really alleyways in this part of town. It's more so just like kind of yards and fences in between houses. So you'd have to find a less exposed place to change. You are kind of, unless you want to stealth around on the property, you're pretty exposed.
We got time. Could go back somewhere with an alley.
Is there a bush around?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go inside the bush.
Okay, go ahead and make a nature check for me, just in general.
All right.
It's a poison bush.
Oh no.
He's dead now.
You are able to discern which bushes have thorns and which ones do not. So you do not take random damage from being shredded by a rose bush.
I have thick skin anyways, so.
Sure. And you make your way behind a fairly large, loose bush with these kind of deep purple black leaves. It's ornamental for sure, but it's soft and you don't have to worry about getting thorns in your skin, so you'll take it. And you change and put the invisibility cloak on.
Do I have to change out of what I'm wearing?
No,
Oh,
I don't think so.
All that.
nice. All right. Yeah, I'll just join Hunwut.
Okay, so you guys are in the same area?
But I
Or
mean, if you're
actually,
invisible now properly, you can like even go around back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the back of the house now.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check for me. I believe the cloak
Advantage?
gives you advantage because of, its
Nice.
properties.
I can't roll 2 ones. There we go.
Nice. Yeah, you are able to make your way fairly silently to the back of the house, and it's similar to the front. Only there are these large kind of natural hewn stones acting as like a deck or stepping stones. There is an archery range. Strangely enough, there is like a large target and several arrows split in the very bullseye. And just some general fitness equipment, dumbbells, kettlebells. It seems like this person is fairly lives with someone who is active. And you see coming out of the back of the house in fairly tight clothes, a stunningly beautiful elven woman, 6 feet tall, long braided blonde hair in this massive like braid. It's just she has a ton of hair. She's got these massive cheekbones, piercing blue eyes, high arched eyebrows, and she begins stringing up a what looks to be a new bow.
Is this my rain, perhaps?
You could surmise that.
I'm gonna go behind the wall and shout, "I read," and see if she looks.
You shout it from where?
Behind a wall.
Yeah, behind the
Ooh.
corner.
I guess you can go back past the other house, but her property is not fenced in. She has no walls on her property. She has some bushes and stuff scattered throughout, but she is fairly exposed. So I kind of want to get a read on where you're headed.
Never mind. I'll go behind one of the bushes and I'll say it like not loudly, but as like a loud whisper.
Go ahead and make a make a stealth check for me and make a performance check for me.
Nice. Okay.
Hunwut, go ahead and give me a perception check while you're there.
It's stealth. What's my?
Not great.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's not great.
Piercing blue eyes land on the bush that you're standing behind, and she draws the freshly strung bow back with a ebony tipped arrow and looses it.
That's not
It misses and thuds into the tree behind you as she knocks
okay.
another.
Jesus.
I'm gonna silently try to move away from there.
This time you can see Irene's kind of posture has shifted. She went from a more relaxed state to almost feral. You can see her muscles really clearly. She's just kind of wearing this tank top and a pair of tight shorts. And in the sort of early afternoon sun, it's just a sheen of sweat, and she knocks this arrow again. And this time, the corner of her mouth pulls up in a smile, and she launches the thing specifically at your feet. I'm going to make a attack roll. Ooh. Wait, you said you were trying to sneak off quietly? Make one more stealth check for me, actually.
So why can she see you? Can she do magic?
She cannot see him, so I'm trying to have him stealth again.
She's just got mad passive perception.
Okay, 'cause I'm like, that's crazy to shoot it like right at his feet to an invisible guy. And
she has like a passive perception of like
oh my gosh,
19 or some shit.
Okay, 15.
You don't
15
have
total?
invisibility or something?
He is invisible.
What? Yeah.
Oh, you're invisible?
I rolled worse the second time.
He's wearing the cloak.
Yeah.
Oh.
The arrow goes slightly in front of you by about 3 feet.
Thank God. All right.
Just enough to where if you had been moving a little bit faster, it would have nailed your toe. She, without blinking, draws and knocks another arrow.
God, bro.
Right.
She's acting like the
At this point,
Terminator.
you
What is
hear
No.
just a soft melodic voice. I can smell you.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what a freak.
No.
Oh God.
What if
Wait, what race is she?
Elf
She appears to be elven.
I can smell you.
She appears to be
severe.
elven.
appears
What?
to be. Appears to be.
He's not
He's got
Elvin.
comfortable.
She's gonna take, unless you want to do something else, Jens, she's gonna take another shot.
Yeah, I would.
Jens, get
love to
out of
do
there.
something. Oh shit. Um.
I mean, she doesn't know where you are. That last one missed. Literally just stopped moving. Oh, I guess she can smell you.
Yeah.
Smell you. Oh,
So
terrible things to
the
hear.
solution is to take off her nose.
True. You're so true.
I guess
So right.
you can make another perception
Um,
check because she shot another arrow.
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
Sanctuary. Is
Wait,
that verbal, somatic
that's not gonna help
material?
me at all. Never mind. Forget that.
I got a
Fuck.
natural 20.
This
Damn.
time you hear the whiz of a arrow hit the ground with impact.
I'm gonna cast Command.
I don't really know what to do about that.
Command, huh?
Just stay out of
I'm gonna
he's on his
try.
own.
Put that out.
What do you want from me?
Um,
What do I need to give you?
So I'm gonna. Well, first you have to save.
Okay.
Then I get the command.
Well, yeah, but what is she saving?
Yeah, what type of save?
Let me find out. Blah, 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 da, da, da. Where the fuck? Oh,
There's a
wisdom,
wisdom.
14.
Wisdom?
Yeah,
Okay.
14.
Yeah, I feel like 14's low.
We're low level, Robbie. We're like level 4.
We are level 4.
Yeah.
That is... And it's a saving throw?
Yeah.
That's a 17?
Aw. Alright, so nothing happens. After that, I'm just gonna run towards the front of the house.
She is going to take the shot at you now that you
Can I
are
go, like-
running.
Can I go like knock on the
All
door
right.
really loud?
Sure. Like let's see. Jens, the past two I didn't know, or I knew already that they didn't hit. Does a 17 hit?
Hold on, that's with disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
17 with disadvantage? Oh, gosh.
She got lucky. The past like 5 rolls have been terrible.
Yeah, 17 hits.
17 hits. Okay, this time as you are running, the arrow sinks into your calf.
Damn.
She didn't shoot for your head. And it sears into you and you feel a pulse as something is injected into your calf.
Damn.
Oh, no.
You take 6 points of piercing damage, and you
Alright.
take an additional 2 points of poison damage.
Fuck, is she a werewolf too?
I hope not.
Maybe I think she might just be like a ranger or something.
You hear her suck in a breath, and you hear, "Gotcha."
I can smell? Well,
I think
But she
some
does
classes
hear
will
the
do,
knock
like,
at the door and is
something like that.
momentarily distracted. She kind of looks back towards the house before knocking kind of absent-mindedly another arrow. But she keeps kind of a steady stride while looking towards the front door, and heads over to where you are. You are still invisible, yes? I don't
I'm gonna
believe
knock again.
injury.
Well, it's the cloak that's making me invisible.
Yeah, I don't
right?
think injury negates anything, right?
She could probably like smell your blood now, brother. You need to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Injected into you.
I bet. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say anything.
Just
Okay.
turn and run.
She's booking it towards you. She is like speed walking in your direction.
Okay.
Save
Yeah, I'll just
him.
full
What
sprint
side of the house
towards
is
him,
she
but-
on?
She's on the left side of the house. Well,
Okay.
her left side, so your right side.
Is that where the tree was?
It is not. It is the opposite corner.
Do I know that she's over there?
You can hear her now striding through the area.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you can
just
see.
walk by over there, interrupt her.
Okay. You walk in her path and you see some divots in the grass where Jens kind of stumbled when his calf was hit.
Could you
You
clarify
don't.
on her property? I just wanted to like sort of cut
Oh,
her
you
off.
can be in front of it if you want.
I just wanted to sort of cut her off, not like clearly be encroaching on her property.
Oh, got it. So you're still a fair distance. She's kind of striding down the side yard of her house.
Okay.
So she's still very much on her own property, and so is Jens. But you can kind of get in her line of sight pretty easily.
Yeah. I just want to see
and
her. And go,
she
oh,
glances up
hey,
at
are you
you.
Irene? I've been trying to talk to the counselor. Is that like Irene? Is that you?
Make an insight check for me.
Can I do that too?
Yeah, I guess. As you're trying to run full sprint, you're at disadvantage though. There's no way you're reading her shit from a full sprint.
Shit. I wanted to roll better than that.
I wanted you to also.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
20 with disadvantage. Shit.
Yeah.
Crazy. As
That's
you're running,
crazy.
you like look over your shoulder, and you see her kind of tuck the bow out of sight and onto her back. And she looks for a very brief moment sort of panicked. And she greets Hunwut surprisingly warmly. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was in the backyard practicing.
Oh, you shoot?
I do.
Oh, that's
Do you?
nice. I don't.
Always
But
talking.
Oh, a shame. Would you like to try?
not particularly. I don't know if you've noticed. I don't really have the stature for it.
Yeah, I'm not one to judge based on size.
While
Ask
they're
her if she's
talking,
got a
can I
shorter
try to
bow.
sneak behind her?
You do perhaps a kid's bow, or maybe
Oh shit!
She kind of laughs sweetly and she says, "Okay, well, if you'll let me go inside and freshen up, I'll be with you in a moment."
oh, of course.
Fuck. Can I try to sneak behind her while they're talking?
You are
just
in a full
leave.
sprint away from her.
Well, that
You want to
that
sprint
was
back?
like
You're
in
gonna
the
have to make
middle
me
of
a stealth check again.
hearing about her. Yeah, I'll make a stealth check.
Okay.
I can't believe you.
The same thing's gonna happen all over again, and it's gonna blow his cover that time.
14.
Telling
Fuck.
you.
Fuck
Damn
off.
it.
Fuck off. I hate this. I need those nat ones to be punishing.
Don't tell me that word.
You make it behind her, but you don't beat her to the door. She makes it to the front door.
I try to
And
trip
she
her.
says, she kind of keeps it cracked open. She says, do you want to wait inside?
Me?
You.
Oh, yeah. I guess. I don't.
You don't even know your name yet. What the heck?
I know. I don't expect to really be here long. I'm just trying to meet the counselors, but.
I mean, you've met her, but just give me a moment and I'll be down. We can talk more. Yeah.
Okay.
She opens the door, and you see her house, for being so kind of cutesy and sort of pastoral outside, is like a den in a log cabin on the interior. It's dark. There's these heavy fur curtains over all the windows. There are hundreds of taxidermied animals. There is a massive bear head on the furnace, or up above the fireplace.
Pretty neat.
Snarling and like mid bite, with this giant scar across its face. And then beneath it are several wildcats mounted on their own plaques. She is an accomplished hunter, to say the least.
She said,
she didn't have a mask on, right?
She is, yeah.
Accomplished.
She does have a mask on, right?
She does not have a mask on, no.
Why would you have a mask
shit.
in her own house, in her own backyard?
She heads upstairs. It's a single story house, but it has kind of like a little loft area where you assume her bedroom is. It's not like enough to make it 2 stories, but it's just like a little open air thing. And she heads upstairs and comes back down momentarily. I mean, is there anything you want to do while she's gone?
I'll just sit and wait.
Okay. She
I'll go
grabs a
inside.
change of clothes. The door.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, you can make it inside with that, with the stealth check. So you're standing in the same space that Hunwut is, large living
Literally
room space.
baited you in and you went. You left it like cracked. Crazy.
She comes back down the stairs, and once again, she is just strikingly, almost disconcertingly pretty. And she has tied her hair up into a much larger bun, and she now wears more regular clothes, a pair of kind of tan pants and a long sleeve shirt. And she she says,
Call her
I
ugly.
apologize. I
That's no problem.
just I don't like to greet guests all sweaty, so what can I do for you?
That's why I was really saying out there, not a lot. I just wanted to get a feel for the counselor, and someone told me this is where you live, so I thought I'd stop on by.
She kind of smiles and tilts her head a little bit. You
That
didn't
seems,
want to
yeah, I know
talk
that
to me
seems
at
kind
all.
of sus.
I mean, I'm down to talk to you. I just don't really have anything to talk about. I wanted to just meet you. Is that
Eyebrows
like a problem?
raise.
I feel like you're like an
Do you do
important
this
figure in the city.
to all the council members?
I've met plenty of them. I've met Igneous and Adaro and Cedric and 9 lives. I think I've met. I don't know. Making the rounds. Met the tree
Favorite.
lady, whoever the tree is.
Anya.
Is that weird? Do people not do that?
She just smiles and so who's your favorite?
A favorite? Okay, I don't really know. They're all such interesting characters.
Be careful what you say.
I know it's a loaded question.
She's baiting you.
If
know.
He's a masturbator.
She's trying to suck you in and then suck
there's
you
no-
off.
for you, at least let me make you a drink.
Don't
Do
drink the
not-
drink.
Don't
I'm not-
drink the drink.
Sorry, I'm not
Oh
thirsty.
no.
There you go. Good man.
Yeah.
You know,
have
I really
non-alcoholic.
like bears.
Oh, beautiful creatures. Hard to
I
kill.
agree. Better alive, many people would say.
Oh no.
Oh
People.
goodness.
Yes.
Ask her if she likes bears.
Are you fond of beasts?
Not particularly. I mostly just like bears. Favorite animal.
Well, you can come see mine anytime you like. And she moves to kind of pet the nose of the massive bear over the fireplace.
Quite
Looks like
angry.
They have names.
Oh, I bet they do.
If there's
Does he-
nothing else I can do for you, then I suppose it's time to
I-
leave then.
Okay.
And she makes a couple of massive strides towards the door where
Tried to
Jens,
tell
you are
her I
kind of
didn't need to
standing,
come in.
just having entered the room. She's getting concerningly close.
She can smell you.
Are you trying to Jens, are you trying to hide? Are you trying to what are you
Well,
doing?
yeah. I would like to try to hide.
Okay, go ahead and make another stealth check.
Okay.
On the bright side, I have absolutely no idea he's in here, so I will not make any mistakes like looking at him or anything. So
Sure.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
14.
This time she gets very close. She reaches out and grabs the door handle. And as she does, she lets her other hand just trace the edge of your shoulder, Jens. She's letting you know she knows you're there. But she opens
Oh.
the door and kind of just turns to Hunwut. Well, it was lovely to meet one of my constituents.
great to meet you. Now I know who I'm dealing with. I have a currency-based problem, I guess.
I guess I'll leave too.
You head out the same door that Hunwut does?
Yeah.
As Hunwut exits, you
I'm just
feel
leaving and
her
keeping walking.
hand catch your wrist, Jens. Or at least try to. She kind of grasps for it. I'm going to have her... can you go ahead and make a dexterity check for me?
Sure.
How does she even know where your wrist is? You're invisible.
That's... Hey, I'm giving her disadvantage again. Jesus.
Fuck.
That's not gonna be hard.
Yeah.
5 versus 5. I can't remember
Oh.
what the fuck that is.
Oh,
Is that a success on my part?
Roll again.
You
I don't know.
I don't
do you
know
give
in
it
this
to the
case.
one with the higher roll, like the lower modifier? or
Who has
something?
the lower modifier? I think that's probably...
Oh, really?
Jens is
What's
plus
your
1.
Jens, what's yours?
+1.
+1? Oh, she's +2.
Let's go.
Damn.
Oh.
So
Shit.
this time she doesn't get a good grip on you, but she definitely
Oh, that means
kind
she
of
wins.
feels her way
Because he rolled
down
higher.
your arm.
Shouldn't a higher roll be better?
Wait, what?
Like his
Oh,
dice roll.
yeah.
was better,
I
right?
guess so, huh?
I guess it means that a higher roll would mean that her modifier is better. So if that's
Lower.
the effect,
Right.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
she's
don't
better
like
at,
that. I don't like that. I gotta come up
grabbing.
with a better way to.
Like,
do
is it the
this.
same? Is it the same? Is it the same number after applying the modifier?
Yeah.
So
both
then,
fives,
wouldn't
but-
right? So then, wouldn't it kind of make sense to give it to the person with the smaller modifier because that means you got a bigger dice roll?
It just
True.
matters. It just depends on
Right,
if you think
but-
a bigger dice roll or being better at grabbing is
At
important.
grabbing.
Yeah. I think it
Right,
depends on
but
which
better.
way you want to look at it.
Yeah.
I feel like there's an argument for both.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
True.
Shit. I don't like either of them.
Just make them re-roll against each other
I'm
or
going
something.
to. I'm
Do what
just.
feels right. You're the DM.
I
I
know.
know. I was
decide.
trying to decide what I
You
do.
can just kill us all if you want to.
In the
Now
case
you have
of
to
tie,
make the choice.
circumstances remain the same as before the contest.
All of a
So
sudden, a
you
nuke
continue
comes to
walking,
town.
and she
Okay.
does not get to grab. But she attempts to. She knows you're there. She knows the general area you are, but you get to leave the house without being grabbed.
Oh, thank
Fair.
God.
Wow.
Crazy experience.
At that, you see her for a moment consider following you out before she quietly closes the door behind you guys.
I'm still just walking. For the love of God, don't follow me.
You guys still gotta keep like honor though.
I know.
With that, I feel like we probably should pick up next week, just because it's
Yeah.
getting
Oh,
kind of
really?
late. And
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I know, right? It's already 12:13.
And
That kind of
I am
went
tired.
crazy. Yeah, you guys. I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, you're way more tired. But good shit. I'll
Yeah.
get the notes down. Basically, what you guys did today was reconvene, let Adarl know about the weapons that you found. She has them stored in her arms, kind of bunker thing. You guys made a plan for the next day to go stake out the homes before the masquerade to get an understanding of who's going where at what time, and if they have anything to do with what's going to happen at the masquerade, or if they have any idea of what's going to happen with the masquerade. You got your masquerade masks in production. They should be ready by the time you guys are kind of done staking out the 3 homes of the council members you suspect of being in cahoots. And Sanbrynn and Ookiyo are at Cedric's home. Ookiyo was almost found out by a small child, but narrowly avoided discovery by the mother by hiding in the brambles. Sanbrynn is smoking in public and being a general nuisance to a white suburban neighborhood, essentially. But otherwise, nobody really bats an eye at you. 9 Lives' home is being staked out by Guntentog and Deo. Guntentog is stands up in the back, watching the 2 back entrances / the deck / the trash area, and Deo is watching from the bushes at the front door and the side door. Jens and Hunwut made their way to what they had anticipated was Irene's place after having a brief conversation with local teenagers. And you made your way to the place looking for a good place to stake out, and Jens, upon discovering Irene in the backyard, was tracked slightly and injured in the process of Irene shooting 3 or so arrows at Jens. Hunwut successfully getting her to stop her pursuit by interrupting them. She took you into her home just to wait it out, thinking that you guys had something more in depth to talk about. But
I
you were
tried to
able
tell
see
her
her.
I don't need to go in there.
Yeah.
I just like met her on the road.
She was still a little suspicious, but she let you into her home, and you were able to see that she is a pretty accomplished hunter of some kind, trophy hunter, and she she knows Jens was there, but doesn't seem to be too interested in pursuing him out in front of other people. So that's where we'll pick up next time, is you guys finishing up your stakeouts at Cedric's and 9 Lives, and the kind of aftermath of the stakeout at Irene. If not, one will keep an eye out and continue that. But yeah, good session. Lots of fun.